We are talking shit and bringing sexy back in 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, afternoon, and evening, folks, and welcome to DPS, Destiny's Probable Survival, where we discuss Bungie's last stand against virgins living in their mother's basements. Wait, what? No, I know, we're just having fun. Welcome to DPS, Dudes Playing Stuff, a Space Mafia podcast. And now, on with the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 11. We've got a special one tonight. As always, I'm Greg, one of your hosts. Tonight we have Dylan, aka Bell, Ryan, aka Trash Panda, and we've got Dre, aka Mullet. And we're doing something a little different tonight because even though he's here and you'll hear him, he's technically not hosting. We got a magical show. We've got the Guardian Hub with us. So we've got Kato, we've got Kingsley Mac, we've got Sin, and Rodimus Prime is the guest.
I'm doing a secret agent thing today.
Yeah, we're doing some weird double agent shit.
Agent man.
So we're gonna do.
Rodimus guest or a host?
Rodimus is doing some weird double hosting magical stuff. I think.
Does that make
maybe
him a ghost? A guest host and a ghost?
Yeah, he's a ghost. Yeah,
He is the ghost. There we go. Coin the term. Write it down. It's our trademark. Put it on a t-shirt.
Ooh, do we add on to the little spoon? So is he little ghost spoon now?
Oh, there you go.
Little ghost
Yeah.
spoon. That sounds like
spoon.
a horrible evening.
Or a really good metal band.
Nice.
So yeah, tonight we're gonna do something a little different. We're actually gonna be kind of game specific. We're gonna talk about Destiny 2, some changes. Obviously, there was a release to the game, some updates. We've got even more updates from Bungie itself. So sit back and enjoy. Before we get into the discussion, how's everybody's week been? What games have you been playing? I mean, I think Destiny's probably on everybody's list.
Not mine.
Not you, not Bell. All right.
No, I've been working. We've gone into our 100 days of hell at work, so my time for gaming is going to be very limited for the next 100 days. So I'll be very picky what I'm going to do. I did go in and do the Whisper mission. I probably got 3/4 of the way before I ran out of time, but I could probably do it by myself. Again, now I know how to get through. I guess you call it the green room, where you're just one big giant rock. So I finally found the path after 20 minutes or 15 minutes of in there, but I know how to get there. So
Or better
I'll probably try that again. Well, you have to show me a shortcut then.
I finally learned it. It's insanely short. It's the shortcut of all shortcuts.
That's such a well-designed little puzzle, though. Like for what it is, in my
It
opinion.
instilled a lot of anxiety in me when I was trying to hug the edge around it, and then I had to keep going, and it's like you miss like one jump and you're back at the bottom. I'm like, no, I don't like that. Show me the shortcut.
I'll show it to you.
I actually played Whisper of the Worm today. I managed to. It's the first time ever playing it. I joined a fire team finder, and the guy was supposed to teach, quote unquote, but he just like ran through the whole thing. I got lost. I ended up in like some weird room that I don't know how to get out of, and he managed to complete a triumph and killed the boss. And I just sat there the whole time. So it was a good run for me. I don't know how to play the. I don't. I
So
completed
Dana
the
got
mission.
put in jail, and
I
he
got
got
put-
it completed.
Yeah, and I got Whisper of the Worm. So all in all, it was a good day.
Nice.
I would say, I mean, with Into the Light out, I mean, I feel like all of us have been playing Destiny here and there. I myself included, been playing Whisper of the Worm. Did it on normal, legendary. Actually, did that with Kato, and who was our third?
Ever.
Oh, yep, in Edifier. So did that, got the triumphs done, stuff like that. Onslaught, me, Kingsley, and Soccer got to wave 42 on Legendary. So we're gonna try to get back in there and get
Bell
50
died a lot.
on Legendary. Yeah, sure. I did. No, it's okay. No, I totally did. it was
tried it.
totally my fault, and that's why I need to get back in there.
Yes, we need to get that done. Don't die.
But I'm honestly like really enjoying Onslaught. Onslaught is something that I was missing and I didn't even know it in Destiny. It is that power fantasy of you just going in there and just slaying out being a god again. Like I kind of miss that, honestly. And then legend difficulty, it adds that like extra edge to it that just makes it even better, honestly.
Yeah, I'll give my impressions on Onslaught real quick. I mean, I'm already starting to get a little bit worried. I'm like, I love it on Legend and it's fun, but like this whole thing of like having to get through 30 waves before it gets interesting is getting a little bit
Yeah.
boring to me, even on day 2. And we're just doing it really for weapons again, right? And we have so many weapons in the game. So it's like, I could see for me personally, don't get me wrong, it's a really cool activity, but like, I mean, I care about grinding this over and over for every little weapon, but I'm really excited about some other stuff coming out when we want to talk that. I think it could be way hotter than anyone's expecting. Like the whole community is going to be doing that a lot.
I have not gone through 50 waves or 30 waves of Onslaught, but Whisper is awesome.
With Sin, it's 50 Ways of Gray.
50 Waves of Gray.
That too.
Whisper brings back memories, Sin, right? It's like old school Destiny. It's so fun.
Yeah, very much so. And I mean, once I got in there and did it the first time, Legend was not awful at all.
Kind of a joke.
Good.
I thought they were going to make it a little harder on Legend, but
I did do 10 waves of the Onslaught too, and it was decent. I'm sure it gets harder after many more waves, but it was fun. I think it's going to be that 30th anniversary. I'll give you a couple weeks of it, and then you're going to be bored of it.
Potentially.
My
I don't
personal
know.
opinion,
It's... Go ahead.
I think they knocked it out of the park. If I'm being honest, it's a really it's a really great blend of horde mode, like zombies, that old school zombies feel to me, mixed with the old school Gears of War horde mode. That old school original Gears of War horde mode where you're building barriers and all kind of stuff, dude, that was amazing. And this is very reminiscent of that in first person to me. So I'm absolutely in love with it. I hope this stays around forever. Like this should replace Gambit, in my opinion, as the mainstay. I hope this is not just
You're gonna
something that's
piss off
gonna
the Gambit
disappear.
mains.
Look, I
piss
understand,
'em
but
off.
if we're limited to that, we should keep this, dude. This is great.
Yeah.
This is
I bet it'll
fantastic.
stick around. And one thing cool that I did notice today, we were talking about on another Discord, is you can actually run the level 50 normal mode and it matchmakes, even though it claims it doesn't.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I don't know why they did that. I mean, I'm happy they did that, but I don't know why they said it wasn't. And on the director, it doesn't say it's match made. But hey, I'm not complaining. And so if you want to hop in something for like an hour with randos, even if you can't get a team together, yeah, this is something to do.
I do got to say that I'm kind of glad that, because I found that out by mistake, that it was matchmaking, because I went into the Fire Team Finder to do normal, and this was like during my lunch break, so probably around like 1 o'clock.
You play on your
The-
lunch break?
Yeah, the TV's right behind my desk. I just turn around and just
I do too.
And perks of work from home, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perks of working from home. I mean, shit.
Mhm.
I just turn around in my chair and voila, it's
That's
right
some
there.
bullshit. That's
Yeah.
some bullshit.
Yeah, I set my office up particularly just for that. No, but like I started seeing stuff at like postings for people like looking for group, but I saw at least 3 today that were like looking for group, be experienced, must have meta weapons. I just thought like that was insane. Like it's day 2.
For normal?
Like why are for normal?
That's
For
absurd.
normal.
Like what are you doing? Like why,
Yeah.
Nobody knows what the meta weapons are for this thing yet. At least I don't. Like I'm just going in there learning.
It
Anything.
doesn't matter. It's easy.
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
normal.
it doesn't
It's
matter.
it's a horde mode. You need something for ad clear. That's it.
Bring a submachine gun and an auto rifle. You can double primary like Gator if you want to.
Hell, I
Bring
was using
anything you want
Manticore.
to into the game mode, bro. It's not that serious. You know what I mean?
It's really
Seriously,
not.
that is
It's just
absurd.
fun. Like they brought some
yeah.
fun back. Like it's just
Yeah,
fun.
it's
Get in
great.
there, just do it. You'll
Love the
get
little-
showered with loot, so just do it.
Oh yeah, I've
I
lost so much
personally
stuff
like
already.
throwing the batteries at the little block, man. I like chasing those little fuckers around.
And you get to pick up moats at one point too.
Yeah, and you get to play Gambit. Like it combines everything.
So it
It's
could
great.
replace Gambit, yeah.
I'm
Oh, there
telling
you
you
go.
right
You're
there.
really gonna upset the Gambit people.
Listen, hear
Now, if
me
you
out.
could just shoot teammates, I could kill Bell while I'm playing. Or no,
I'll kill myself. Don't worry about it.
I mean, and the reward track's great with it. So I mean, no complaints. Like I feel like they really did knock it out of the park with this little addition, and the fact that it's free for everybody is fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my buddy from work, OG Sasso, joined up in our Discord and was running him through it today. And unfortunately, he deleted one of the 1810s from the Gift of the Thunder Gods. And so we were trying to run him through to get something else so he could do it because the 1810. But yeah, but no, it's great that it's free because anybody jumping in can do it and get all that loot.
It's the best part, man.
is there certain weapons that
The
you're
accessibility to new people.
more excited about, or have you gotten good rolls and you're like, oh, this is better than I expected? Actually, I'll put this another way: has anyone tried Elsie's rifle and liked it that just never played with it before?
It's good in PvP. I don't like pulse rifles in PvP. It's good. I got a keep away head seeker. It's really good.
It's a better messenger, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I haven't really looked at the roll too much, but I have been using it a lot just because I do use pulse rifles, and yeah, it's like just having like a messenger and just doing some good eye clearing, especially in an onslaught.
I've enjoyed the rolls and things that I've got. I mean, personally, again with the weapons and the models and everything, I think they did great. But like, I don't even play for the weapons. I like the actual gameplay of the content itself.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to give me weapons anymore to keep me coming back for something like this. This is great.
I know you're
Just keep adding
excited.
maps.
I know you're excited for Destiny, and I'm taking a day off for running the show. You guys are completely derailed already. And,
little bit.
Look at your show notes there, sir.
We're getting there. We're just technically we're staying
That's
on
what we
track.
did
'cause we're
this
talking
week,
about-
bro.
We're
I
talking.
thought
Yeah,
we
things we
started
did this
now.
week.
Yeah. So far, I've heard a bunch of Destiny talk.
Right.
Sin,
I mean,
bring
we
us
got
back on
to
track.
warm up the guests. I mean,
Yeah.
Do I need to
shoot.
go grab my
They run
other
a
bag of
Destiny
Doritos?
podcast.
Yeah,
We know them, but the audience may not. So
Yeah.
we're giving them a taste
We're
of
just-
their podcast too.
Right. Yeah. This is a little. We're doing a simulcast. tonight.
Rodimus, you're a guest. Sit
Yeah.
in that seat.
I
Yeah.
am sitting in the seat, but move along, sir.
As far as what
50
has
tastes
Sin
of
done
sin.
this week? What have I done this week?
Yeah. We haven't heard from our other guests, sir.
That's what they've done. They've
Well,
played
stop talking about
Onslaught.
rolls on weapons, sir.
That's what they did this week. They got rolls on weapons. I mean, it's part of
Yeah.
the thing.
It's part of the question was asked. Questions are getting answered.
Mine was quick and easy. Mine was the maybe 10 waves of onslaught and whisper.
I'll give you quick
Normal
and
and
easy.
legend. Yes, you
You
will.
give them easy. Ooh, save that for after.
Got it.
Well-
After dark.
Yeah, we'll do
Yeah.
after dark after this.
There you go.
So, I guess since we're derailed already, let's go back. Let's try and get it back on track. Let's just we said we bust out some questions. We did have a couple questions. Good, a lot from Mr. Monkey. So he actually had a question for the best mafia on the net. Make sure I get up and ask this correctly. During the simulcast, Greg upsets Sin by talking about white sauces. Sin says he likes a dip to keep his food moist, which triggers Ryan. You decide to settle the argument in the ring. Rodimus agrees to referee to stay neutral. What are the rest of you picking as your wrestling name and special move? If you want a taste of English, Google Big Daddy. I think Monkey is trying to tell us that he's secretly a wrestler, and that's his name. or he's a porn star. One of the two. With that name, Big Daddy. Yeah. I mean, if it's going to be anybody doing it, it's Monkey.
Okay, my wrestling name is going to be Belly Boy, and I'm going to belly flop on people. That's my special move.
Ooh.
Had to play into it, I guess.
Are you going shirtless or no?
Oh, always. I have to come into the ring completely shirtless.
With a headband.
Or just
with
a
a
crop
headband
top,
and
so everything is...
Pants are optional.
All right, what about well, I guess are me and Sin and Ryan technically part of this match or no? I'm gonna say yes. Ryan, what's your wrestling name?
I have no idea.
Trash Pandacoot.
Pandacoot.
Trash Pandacoot. And you just throw garbage at people.
Just throw garbage. No, I'm the guy that brings those real flimsy trash cans. You just beat them over the head with a real flimsy trash can. Just crush instantly. Just
you come out with a chicken bone as a sword and a trash can lid as a shield.
Oh my god! And like a Daniel Boone hat.
Yeah.
With the raccoon tail.
Yes.
It's just this little short midget dude, ripped as hell, looking like a Spartan walking down the ramp.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
A fantastic question.
I actually have a name for Sin. I have and this will be his origin story, like his wrestler origin story. He's going to be El Blanco Sasso, and he's going to embrace the hatred of white sauce, and he's going to like wear like a white tunic with like Hellman's kind of written across the front of it, and he's going to avenge his family that has been killed by condiments of mayonnaise.
By a six-fingered man.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take it.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh my god. That was fantastic. He gave us the lore behind it too.
Yeah. I figured he's gonna be like a luchador, right? So he's got to have a backstory because every luchador has a backstory. He's gonna have the mask on. He can never take off his mask.
The mask stays on.
So now he's a Mandalorian too.
No,
this is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way. Jesus Christ!
I love it.
What about you, Kato?
I have no clue.
Kato be the shirtless wonder. What are you talking about?
And he nipple slams somebody.
I was gonna say he has his shirt in his hand though, and he uses it and wraps it around their necks and like throws them to the ground.
What was? What
you
was
will call me daddy, and you will like.
But he comes into the ring like Petey Pablo. He comes into the ring like Petey Pablo in the Raise Up video. Just lassoing that thing all the way to the ring.
Or he's like Mankind, like with the Mr. Sacco, but instead it's his shirt, and he uses that to claw.
Mankind was awesome. He had like when the mask era was coming through wrestling, he had the best mask in my opinion. Him and Kane, the best mask.
I would agree.
I think Mankind wins the mask game in my opinion. He had that almost Texas Chainsaw feel to his.
I think Kane definitely had a great mask, but it would have to be the reverse colors where it was black with the red stripe coming down instead of the other way around.
Yeah,
that was cooler.
Mullet.
What's your
wrestling name, bro? I gotta know. I know you've thought it up.
Mullet.
Raise the way up. He comes in. Mullet.
He sends a bald eagle at his enemies.
Oh, he's gonna be dressing up like Randy Macho Man Savage.
Yeah. Is that your signature move, the bald eagle?
I don't know, but I would have one of those dope robes that they make. Oh, that'd be awesome, dude.
Like extra.
Are we talking like a Ric Flair robe or?
Oh, Macho had them too.
Yeah.
He had the tassels. He had the tassels.
Yeah, he had the tassels. Flair had the feather boa.
There was an era, right, in wrestling where like it was all about the big flashy,
Yeah,
like
the showboating. Yeah.
yeah. What
Yeah.
happened to that? Now it's all like gritty feeling these days.
Mm,
I
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know.
couldn't tell you.
It's
I
so
don't watch wrestling.
Me
I
neither,
don't know,
honestly.
scripted.
Like I
You-
haven't
Like
ever watched it, so I am.
I played a video
Uh,
game of it once. Does that count?
Mike
yeah,
Tyson's
does
Punch Out.
that count?
Like what was that wrestling game back on? Like, was it the Dreamcast? It was
I'm gonna say it's
awesome.
probably started with WWE
Oh
and
shit!
then probably SmackDown.
Yeah,
There was one
so-
wrestling game like one time that was like really good, just like that one football game that wasn't Madden. It was like the only year they made it was like something NFL 2K something. It was
Dude, I remember
amazing.
NFL Street was way better than any of the Maddens. I played NFL Street like crazy, where you could like jump off the walls and stuff.
NFL
That was
Street.
crazy.
I never played that. I don't think.
Oh, that was fun. I had that on the GameCube, bro.
and I played NFL Blitz a lot. That was just you suplex everybody instead of scoring touchdowns.
Yeah,
Who's
that's how
not a
you play that
wrestler
game.
yet? Kingsley, what's your wrestling
Oh,
name? And
God, I don't watch wrestling either.
you gotta have a wrestling name. Come on, bro.
I
Oh, the
mean,
Mac Attack.
Mac
Mac
Attack, or Ed
Attack.
calls me King Kongsley a lot. I don't know.
Dude,
why.
that's it.
Kongsley.
Oh, there you
King
go.
Yeah,
Kongsley.
he's just.
That's it. Yeah.
I want to do some kind of distraction move though, if I can think of it, because I'm all
Hey, look
about
over
the.
there.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily. I would be like the big buff guy or the short midget guy like Panda, but I would be. I love you, but I would come with some distraction attack for sure. Use the
Ooh,
knowledge.
you could throw pocket sand. Just have a pocket full of sand. Just throw it at people.
Look at that.
Sand.
That works.
Who? Yeah, you're up, Rich.
I honestly wouldn't. I'd probably have to go the route of like George the Animal Steel. Just
The animal
be that eats the turnbuckle.
eats the turnbuckle.
Yeah,
What
I'll
are
have
you
to show you.
talking
I'll have
about?
to show you a video. He was just this random guy.
Hang on,
I-
we just got a live reenactment. Sorry.
Yeah, Mullet just gave us a live reenactment on camera.
Know exactly what you mean now.
I actually didn't put any thought into it, so
Oh, well, you know.
I'm the referee according to that question. So
Yeah,
That's true.
There's that.
That is true.
You know what?
Good,
Yeah, but
See,
good
you know what
dodge of
Rodimus-
a question,
has
but
ever-
that's
has ever-
true.
Okay. I know who Rodimus is. I can't remember his name, but has everybody seen the UFC like in semi recently? Where there's that dude that's got the really long Fu Manchu. It's a referee. He's got like a Fu Manchu
No.
to his waist. I can see
I know what you're
Rodimus
talking
being that
about.
guy. That's Rodimus.
I could
Yeah.
definitely see that. I know what you're talking about. What's his name?
Yes. Fu Manchu Prime. That's what I'm talking about. That's your wrestling name. Fu.
Fu Manchu.
Fu. Just Fu. Fu Prime.
Boo. Would it be spelled F-U or F-O-O?
F-O. Oh, no. Oh, man. F-U might be
F-U.
fun. God, that'd be so fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
F.U.
I feel like that's more fitting. Just foo.
But
F-U.
isn't that how they do it with isn't that how the Stussy brand was with the two dots over the U? Fu. Isn't that how that is pronounced?
with the umlaut on top, like the F-U,
like the
with
U,
the
the
two
U that has
dots?
the two dots, like a smiley face. Did you just
What
get
the hell? Where the hell did that even come from?
I'm out. Did you just get Taco Bell door dashed in the middle of
He did.
Yeah.
Order me some, Bell.
I did.
100%. He fucking did. All right.
Is that a problem?
It's called an OG move,
All right.
okay?
Let's hit the second half of the question, Danger.
I don't even care that he got Taco Bell. The
No,
fact
we
that he had
can't-
that huge
no,
smile
we
as he
can't
walked
move
back
forward.
with his sachet with
Oh,
his
y'all
Taco
saw
Bell.
that? Y'all
Yeah, we
saw
saw
that?
we saw him smile in the sachet.
Shitting grin.
You know what,
Uh,
dude? You know what? I'm almost kind of aggravated because this is not a coordinated thing. You should have told me about that. That way, I would have some hitting my doorstep right now too.
We could have all ordered at the same
That
time.
could
There
have
you
been
go.
a reality.
Okay, so
You missed.
disclaimer.
You missed your shot.
Disclaimer. I ordered this at like 8:20 and it was supposed to be here by like 8:50 or something like that. The driver canceled it for some odd reason. I don't know why. So I had to reorder it. And so now it came now. So
Which is
Deal with it.
9:30. for
Which
those
is 9:30.
Which
who's
is
curious.
7:30.
Yeah.
I'd like,
I don't think
I'd
anybody's
like to
curious
make
about my
a,
Taco
okay.
Bell obsession. Okay.
I'd like to make a suggestion. Since he failed to inform so that the rest of us could play this game as well, I think he should have to have all of us delivered.
Yep. I'll put my order in.
Aw.
Email.
I can do
Start
that tomorrow
DMing
because
Bell.
that's too much brain power right now. So
I
Is that-
hate to say it, but yeah.
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 Poor Bell.
So
They don't deliver where I live.
Ooh, so that's gonna be expensive for Kato then. So,
Yeah.
fuck it. I'll fly out there and I'll deliver it myself.
ooh.
no, you'll pay
Wow.
like a private Uber, like taxi thing, whatever, $100.
It's like yeah, the Uber Jet that they have out now.
Yeah, I need to do a roadside service. Uber
As
Black.
Since
Ralphie. Okay.
I was just going to point out that Bell's eating, Taco Bell, while as I had birria tacos earlier. So
Oh, see that trumps it. That trumps it.
Oh, that.
Never
Ow.
mind what I'm doing. The
Oh, man,
burrito-
they were so
oh
good.
my god.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm
That's my
jealous. I had
weakness.
Chick-fil-A tonight. It wasn't as good.
Sorry to completely derail this, but
I mean, it's on point for us, so it's okay.
your boys got to eat. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know what
boy.
to tell you.
Mhm.
Just next time let us know. We'll all get Taco Bell and we'll have a Taco Bell party.
You
Yeah.
guys should know that I order Taco Bell almost every day. Okay, I don't see why there's a surprise.
So unhealthy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know
yeah,
what
big
your
time.
cholesterol is.
No shit.
That's the
Oh,
point.
horrible, probably.
It's solid. You're just solid.
Solid mass.
All right, we had a follow-up question from Ralphie. He wanted to know, everyone in the Discord right now has been entered into the Royal Rumble. What's your theme tune and who's winning? So I'm just going to go across my screen here, make it easy. Burrito Boy, you're up first.
Shit. Okay. All right. So, what's your theme tune? Okay. I had something earlier. I saw this. I'm gonna go with "In the Air Tonight" by Phil Collins.
Are you going to come out to the drum
no,
solo
no,
or beforehand?
Sorry, I forgot what I answered before. For Whom the Bell Tolls. Duh.
Thank you.
Yes, that's gonna be my theme tune. Revoke everything I just said before that. That is my theme tune. Who's winning? Not me. I'm gonna belly flop and then pass out on the floor.
I think it would make for some good writing if you won, though.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, you could play the underdog story.
You can have your Taco Bell delivered to ringside.
Right.
I get a
Good match.
burrito. I'm like, I eat it real quick and belly flop on people.
No, you order the Mexican pizza and you smack him across the side of the face with a Mexican
like a
pizza.
pie.
Yeah, just like a pie, but with a Mexican pizza, just
No,
wham.
no, wait. Hang on. We're writing this right now. That's Kingsley's distraction. He takes it out of Bell's hand and throws it at somebody. That's the distraction.
Yes, that's the distraction.
Match over.
That's it.
That's
He
it.
hits the referee in the face, and then it gets serious.
Yes.
The ref
yes.
comes in
I do that.
and fights. So the
Ref
ref is the
out.
winner.
That's it. So
Plot twist: ref wins.
plot twist. Okay.
All right, Kato, what's your theme song?
Yeah, I have no clue. Go with Bird of Hermes by Scarecrow.
Okay.
It's stuck in my head right now.
Kingsley?
Oh God. I don't even listen to music that much.
What's this?
Are you gonna come out to a podcast? You can do that. Everything's all on the table.
Come out to a podcast. Welcome to
He's
the
as
Guardian
strong
Hub.
as the Guardian Hub podcast.
You just run out into the ring.
Hub on the net.
Yeah.
Murder mystery podcast
As
playing.
long as Sin gets to announce it in his voice really loud. And
Sin.
here we have Kingsley Mack from the Guardian Hub.
And
There you
here
go.
we have
Go,
Kingsley
Sam.
Mack. Oh, theme music? Holy hell!
Yeah,
Since
see?
we were going with Ghost earlier, why not Mariana Cross?
Ooh,
Ooh,
solid.
Yes.
Ooh.
Nice.
Love Ghost.
Rich, what about you?
We're gonna go with Big Balls from AC/DC.
Okay. Dre, who are you coming out to?
Hot for Teacher.
Oh, there you go.
Solid
Ooh,
choice.
come out to that double bass drum? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He'll have an escort that's dressed as a teacher.
Oh yes.
I changed my
Finds
answer.
everybody homework.
Okay, so can I change my answer?
What do you change it to, Gata?
Yeah, 12-minute long guitar solo of Eruption.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Van Halen theme. I like it.
Yeah.
Rye, what about you?
I'm gonna stay on the AC/DC bandwagon, and I'm gonna say for those about to rock, we salute you. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see that one.
Who's gonna win? Yeah, my vote. I'm gonna vote for the referee. That guy needs a break.
So does that mean Rich wins because he was the referee?
Yeah, Rich wins. Let's go, Rich.
All right. That answers that question.
Big Balls wins again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Balls wins. Big balls for the W.
All right. Final question tonight. And I'm actually really disappointed because he was supposed to send in a dad joke this week and he didn't. But Darth Noodle, he wanted to know what our favorite Star Wars game is now that Battlefront's being re-released.
Star
The
Wars
original
video
Battlefront
games?
2.
I hear
The
that didn't
original
go too well.
Battlefront 2. No, like you can't redo the original feeling of Battlefront 2 like on PlayStation 2. Like that was my jam.
That was a lot of fun.
That was my first ever grind in a game because in that game, if you got a certain like objective done so many times, you could unlock a special weapon when you started the match. And so I did the rocket launcher and I would go on Hoth and shoot the neck of the AT-ATs and then just die and then respawn and do it again over and over and over again because you would get a like a guided rocket. And so once I got that unlocked, I would sit in the back of the map and just guide a rocket around and destroy people. And as soon as it was done, I would just shoot another one. First ever introduction to grinding. So that's why I like that game.
Nothing about that story surprises me.
The one I enjoyed the most was when they tried to do the MMORPG where you had to build your own lightsaber and all that stuff. It
Nice
didn't.
of the Old
It's still
Republic?
out there. Old Republic,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Love
fun,
Played it.
but it
It's
wasn't
good.
That was a
enough
good
players
game.
to enjoy it.
That was a
though.
good MMO, honestly.
It's still a good
like
game
it.
from what I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, as it picked back up because when I was playing it, there was like hardly anyone playing.
It's been ported
Oh,
to
it
like
has.
every console up to current. Like you can play it on your cell phone now. Like you can get it from the Google Play Store to play.
What?
I think it's getting remastered too. I saw something saying that it's
Oh.
still like in the works. That's
So I
gonna
don't know
get
if you guys,
remastered.
I don't know if you guys know like how deep you guys have ever gotten into like Star Wars lore and stuff like that. But there is a book, and I have it somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but and it goes over. It's Han and Leia's kids. They're at Luke's Jedi Academy, and they have to build their own lightsabers. An amazing book series. It follows that same, like it has the way the storytelling is. The reason I say that is the storytelling in the book is very much the same vibe that a lot of the grittier Star Wars games have. So my favorite Star Wars game there was Dark Forces, hands down.
Oh, that was a good one. I'm pretty sure the book series you're talking about, I think that is called Jedi Academy. I think.
Yes, that's it. Jedi Academy. Thank you.
You're welcome. I think that's what it was called because it follows the they have twins and another child.
Yeah.
And there's
One
also
blows their
Luke's
hand
kid.
off because they were like Russian stuff and all kind of stuff. It was great.
Yeah.
Stuff. That kid blows hands off. But yeah, but my one of my for nostalgia's sake, I'm gonna say Dark Forces was my favorite Star Wars game. But I like the Lego.
26 of them. So
I like the Lego Star Wars games too, though. So assume me.
Did you say there's 26 of them?
Yes.
I believe it.
26 Star Wars games?
Yes. I was just looking at. You can buy the complete collection for $225 on Steam.
I feel like there should be a Star Wars games top 10 in the future. I'm just floating that out there
Don't
to the.
put
No,
ideas in his head.
Listen, all I'm saying is I'm putting it out there to the top 10, ether to the gods out there that give Rodimus top 10 ideas.
Oh, I don't need any, but I will add it to my list though.
It may be that there'll be a Star Wars game.
Add it to the list of the lists.
There's too many lists. You know what? You've got more lists than we've got channels.
He's got a top 10 list of a top 10.
We need to have a listervention.
He's probably gonna have a. He probably has a list of the
You're
most
gonna
times.
need some quarters for how you just coined that.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Let's go.
He probably has a list of the most times we freaked out at a list. So
I should start giving a tally.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Sorry to derail.
No, you're good.
Let's Star Wars games. Anybody that hadn't answered.
Force Awakens 1 and 2. Those were like the best.
Yes, those were fantastic games.
The first one was fantastic. The second one was a disappointment.
It was, but the gameplay was fun.
Dude, that first one, I remember playing the demo of that, and I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit, I can do that.
I keep hoping they'll like remaster them, and it just hasn't happened.
I think you can get them on. Is it on Game Pass? Both games?
I want to say so, but
I don't think so.
I'd have to look. One of them. It's on one of them. I don't remember if it's like Sony's equivalent or if it's Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Sin Kingsley. Any favorite Star Wars game?
I only barely played one, so
Yeah, I barely played any either.
yeah. So sorry, I haven't been able too much input to these questions, but
So I guess the only answer, because the only one I really played was Battlefront.
what's the one that I played? Fallen Order.
Battlefront was still good though.
Fallen Order's a good one.
Battlefront was great. I never played Fallen Order.
What's the Fallen Order's the second one, right? I always get confused. Or is that Jedi? Or oh no, it's second one, Jedi Survivor. I finished that one. That's a good game.
There's a sequel to it?
Yeah, there's a sequel. I think that one just got released on Game Pass. It's worth playing though. They improved the first one a lot.
Okay.
I would say my favorite game. Go ahead.
Right. I know there was something really special going back to the Force Awakens. There's something really special about the first time they put those two lightsabers in your hand. They let you go haywire with the Force at the same time. Bro. There's never been a Star Wars game to just capture that raw power of the Force like that game did. They absolutely crushed it with that game.
It was when you grabbed a giant cylinder and threw it at somebody and they ragdolled away from you. I was like,
let's go.
I was like, let's do this.
Yeah. I'm telling you. All right, Greg, go ahead.
I was going to say, for me, it was either Shadows of the Empire for the N64 or the first Rogue Squadron game, the one that was on the N64, because that was a lot of fun. Got to pick your ship, fly it around. There was a story, but it was more. The missions were a little bit more cohesive than the new one they put out 3 years ago. But those would have been my two. So, all right, cool. So yeah, that's all the questions we got for tonight. Keep them coming, guys. I guess before we get to the big discussion, again, just want to say we have the Guardian Hub tonight on the show. If you haven't listened to them, I don't know what you're doing. You should listen to them. It's a great show. What do you got? You guys are on what? Episode 350?
No, not that far.
256 was last week.
350 what?
No, 256 was last week.
256.
Yeah. Still though, I mean, it's been going for several years. As far as those in the Owl Sector Alliance, I think Two Titans and a Hunter and Potato Thumbs are like a little bit more than us, but yeah, we've been going for quite a while.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys have been putting out a great show, and now, I mean, Kato and Rodimus have been part of the show now for a couple of months, feels like, and they've been great additions to the show. And yeah, I mean, they're a very Destiny 2 centric podcast and part of our Destiny universe that we're all a part of. I highly recommend you guys listen to them if you haven't. So good out there. Listen to their podcast, join their Discord. You'll find a lot of us in there anyways, hanging out, talking, making fun of each other. So I think
Mainly
tonight
Bell.
mainly Bell, yeah. Mr. McNugget, I think that's your name in the Discord, right? Isn't like Nugget the 13th Apostle or
Yeah.
something?
McNugget, the 13th Apostle.
Hey, Guardian Hub was the second Destiny podcast I ever listened to. Yeah.
Woohoo.
Like
They will.
you know how everybody's like, I found everybody through Two Titans and Hunter. No, man. Like they were the last ones I listened to, if I'm being honest. You guys were like either first. I can't even remember, if I'm being honest, if it was you guys or if it was Gator and Hazel.
I think I listened to you guys first, and I think it was an accident because I know I found out about GGC through Rich. And
Sorry, Kingsley, you were an accident.
No, and no. I mean, you were, but you were like most children, you were a happy accident. So,
Yes, that's what I was going to say too. It's a happy accident.
Yes, a happy accident. No, he said, like, I couldn't remember. He was like, oh yeah, I was on the Guardian podcast, or I forget how he said it to me, and I was like, oh well, I'll just Google it, and I think I just clicked Guardian, and you guys came up first. I just started listening. I was like, this doesn't sound like he's on the show, because I could have sworn he was on the show, and I just ended up listening anyways. And I went and backtracked and started from episode 1 and worked my way up to catch up. And yeah, I've been listening ever since.
Nice. I appreciate it. I mean, right now, our analytics are pretty good. If you do a Google search, we're right at the top. Well, the first thing is like stupid Reddit. People ask questions like, any good Destiny 2 podcasts to listen to? And then you just have to like read the comments, and I usually will write in there. But the second and the third is like FeedSpot, the 10 best Destiny podcasts, and then the domain that I own, destinypodcasts.com, list of Destiny-based podcasts. And so we're listed number 1 on FeedSpot, and of course, I own destinypodcast.com, so you can also find out about us there too. So Spotify, we're pretty high up right now. We're a little bit lower than Guardian Down and Two Titans, but like we're moving on up.
It's a numbers thing.
So
yeah, we don't care about the numbers. It's just about having fun. Yeah, go ahead.
Right.
So, to my understanding, so from when I came into the community, which was about 2 years ago now, year and a half ago, I guess. It's always been Kingsley, you and Sin, and then Kato, you and Rodimus matriculated in over the last couple of years. Kingsley, Sin, I don't know, Sin, you're an original too, because I'm not one of those people that go back and listens to everything from like episode 1 forward. I'm not that guy.
Fair.
Like I listen to you from when I find you and onward. So I guess what I want to know personally, because I've never actually heard it that I can think of, give me the Guardian Hub story. Yes,
You should start, and then I can add on anything.
Like give me 0 to now. Like give me an expedited version 0 to now, but like give me some meat too. Like just a little bit of meat.
All right. As far as meat, second bag of salsa verde chips. I had to open.
Go.
Bell was eating Taco Bell.
This show is brought to you by Doritos.
By Doritos, Space Doritos. I don't know. I
will not be checking that box. No, it is not sponsored.
Manscaped. I started podcasting just by chance before the Guardian Hub with the Guardian. What was it? Guardian Down Under. And Destiny Addicts. I'm sorry. I got to get the right one there. Destiny Addicts podcast, and was on there for a little while. and then kind of migrated to Hoot Dog. And then Kingsley and I had been playing together for quite some time at that point through Destiny 1 and through Destiny 2. And he messaged me out of the blue one day, and I wasn't doing anything. And he says, basically, let's do a thing, start a podcast.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, how did I actually first meet you, Sin, though? Do we remember? Was it through Hoot Dog or?
No, through
That I forget
Destiny
now.
Reset.
Oh, yeah, Destiny Reset. Duh. Okay. So to give more backstory, I mean, we consider ourselves kind of like a second, or some people, yeah, I'd say second gen, Destiny podcast. There's like the first gen ones that most of them are gone. Destiny Reset was one of those. And then were starting to die off at the time, and Destiny Reset died off. And I was co-hosting a little bit on Hoot Dog also. It was just like a group of friends, kind of like something like this. And then they were kind of like not consistently doing it all the time and whatnot. I was raiding a lot with Sin. We met through Destiny Reset. I'm like, let's do this. Let's start a podcast. I knew the point I was at in my life that I would be able to do it consistently. And also, we would continue to raid and play even in the down times of Destiny. So I also knew that, sometimes people don't think ahead. They're like, will this podcast keep going if Destiny has down periods? Well, yeah, I knew ours could still keep going. I just hit up Sin, and it was really just a way because a lot of Destiny podcasts at the time were dying down, and then kind of like that second wave started. So it was like us and Potato Thumbs had already been going some, and Two Times and a Hunter, and then Guardian Down started right after us, and all these like groups started up, and then I kind of just forced Sin to do the editing, and the rest is history.
By gunpoint.
Yeah, I said you can only be my friend if you will edit the podcast from here on out.
That's what I heard.
And for the most part, it seems like the Guardian Hub is more PvE focused than PvP as far as the content of the game. So if you're very into just the PvE aspect of it, Guardian Hub is definitely the place I would recommend going to.
Sure, it's not like we refuse to talk about PvP, but
yep, we refuse.
Sending my history. I mean, we have
That's
people
what you have
on
Kato
to
for.
talk about it. Yeah, exactly.
Kato, PvP main co-host now, which was going to lead into my follow-up question to that is, like you and Sin have added other co-hosts throughout the years. I mean, Dez has been on, and I mean, Dez is obviously still a co-host. I'm sure is welcome when he wants to come back, but
and Rodimus is welcome when he wants to come back, even though he's DPS tonight instead of TGH.
Kato is definitely not welcome to keep wearing shirts. This is awkward.
I know. Yeah. By the way, I'm a little
him in a shirt.
I'm a little offended, to be honest with you, because
Kato, you have a reputation to live up to now. We're all offended, just so you're aware.
I just can't help but stare at him while he was flipping through a book, and I'm like, why is he wearing a shirt?
I mean, technically, he's not wearing a shirt; he's wearing a tank top. But
from down south, they call those wife beaters.
I guess from a podcast standpoint, where is the decision made to start bringing in additional co-hosts? Like our like the DPS connection is a little different because it's a bunch of different guys and we're a little fluid in who comes in and out.
Yeah.
But for you
it's
guys,
easy,
you and Sin are very consistent. But how do you choose who and when to add with consistency, like you have with Kato and Prime?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, back in the day, we didn't have any plans other than just me and Sin, but it was smart to have someone else because in case one of us can't make it, when you only have two, then it becomes much more complicated. And it's not, hell no, am I going to do a podcast just by myself, or Sin wouldn't want to either. And then even having a guest, if the guest is like really cool, you can just do it one person and a guest, whatever. But so we had the idea to bring Des on. And then just fast forward to today, the idea is just even more loosey-goosey now. It's just like we have a group of people that we've played with a lot, have input. I think we've had them on the show even before it was like semi-official, like Kato and Rodimus, and even like RNG, people like that. It's like, you know what? It's not so much now like this official thing. In fact, actually, I should probably see if I want to change the website because it still just lists me, Sin, and Des. But
probably should.
As far as the Discord's concerned, me, Sin, Des, Cato, Rodimus. We are the admins and the hosts of the Guardian Hub. And it's whoever can make it, can make it. It's just doing this for so long. It's just easier this way, so we don't have to stress. It's not like all 5 or all 4 people, 5 people have to make it to do a show. It's just whoever can make it, and then just be chill that way.
Well, you guys have always had the policy, once you're a guest on the show, you can pop in at any time to give their feedback, whatever topic you're talking about,
That's true.
which I think is very cool to do as far as a podcast standpoint, when you're talking about a specific game.
I did not know that, but now I do, and I plan to exploit that 100%.
So that's actually kind of how I ended up on so many shows to begin with. It was like, oh, they're talking about something interesting, or Des couldn't make it, and there was something that I wanted to hear talked about, or I personally wanted to talk about. So I'd jump in and just talk about it.
For me, it was more of like the bat signal was posted, "Hey, I need help."
Right.
So
there was some of those too.
Yeah.
It just was kind of like a natural integration and progression, honestly.
Yeah. And honestly, too, like we've been talking about, we're Destiny based, of course, but I don't want to make any like strong statements one way or the other. We're still Destiny based, but like we're not afraid to talk about other games. And if Destiny after Final Shape goes way down, and if we still feel like podcasting, then we could still say Guardian. Guardian doesn't have to just mean Destiny based. We could talk about other things too. I just don't really want to worry about it or define it. Sometimes people define things too much. They're like, oh, no, are you not a Destiny podcast anymore? Well, yeah, we are right now, but who knows down the road how things will be.
you're going to get Destiny 3.
Payback's coming. Payback's coming.
But when? When?
Y'all saw the Payback article, right? On Forbes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you did.
Dude,
no, I really didn't read it.
You should check it out.
The only thing that's interesting is when, once we know when, like, if it's going to be 5 years from now, then who cares what we're talking about right now? But if it comes sooner, then I'm excited.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not trying to hijack the topic. I just had a couple podcast questions. I wanted to slip into the middle of all this. So I was interested because like I've hung out with you guys for a while and I've never gotten like the full history of TGH. So that's pretty dope. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, part of like for me being on it, kind of just we were raiding together all the time, jumping in chats all the time. So it just kind of ended up working.
Yeah. Yep. And I want to have like this thing where, yes, I'm kind of like the one that tries to orchestrate it and direct things at time. But even if for some reason I decided to stop, which I have no plans on doing, but who knows, 3 months from now I might feel different. And I would love if people like Sin, Cato, whoever would want to, continue forward. Like if we have enough people, then it doesn't even have to be a big deal. Just whoever keeps it going.
Well, once in a while too, you don't really do a Destiny episode. You talk about movies or TV shows or whatever in the dead, not the dead spots, but like the spots in Destiny where like the season's coming to the end. There's really nothing new coming out, just to keep the ball rolling, so you get your weekly episode in.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'm just throwing this out there. I think you guys should bring back the Sin guesses which movie it is through a series of questions.
That's my favorite fucking segment on your show.
It's probably one of my favorite segments you guys did. And
it's amazing. I hate the Gremlins one got lost. To this day,
Gremlins.
I'm still so emotionally damaged.
I think it's honestly, it's one of the few times
I may never recover.
I think I spent a solid 10 minutes in my car screaming Back to the Future at the top of my lungs after the first question because I was like,
oh
Back to the Future.
Yes.
Just say Back to the Future. And he wasn't saying it. It was driving me nuts.
As soon as he said like Twin Pines, I was like, oh, I know what this is. It had 2 trees outside the mall. And I was like, oh.
Listen, if I'm being honest, I could listen to like a 2-hour podcast of nothing but like Kingsley giving movie references to Mullet and Sin. And I would be
You're trying to guess it.
We should have done that tonight.
I would have a grand time.
Oh
my gosh, it's not over yet.
The thing is,
not over.
Hey, it's not over.
Give me ideas, people. I hate doing the research, but if I have something presented to me with at least a couple bullet points, I'll take it from there.
Listen, some
All
of the
See-
times that Kingsley has asked those questions has been because I've messaged him and I've been like, "Hey
Yes.
man,
Yeah. Mhm,
I've got a
mhm.
movie idea," and he's like, "Do tell." I'm gonna say,
Sin's like, no, please, no.
No, too late. Next episode. Next episode, we demand it. The people demand.
Technically, this is the next episode.
Well, the night's not over yet. Just saying. You're stuck with us now.
We can't leave. Okay. We're stuck.
You're locked in the
Can't
room.
leave.
Mhm.
That's it.
We're holding
Straight
Kato
to jail.
hostage.
Straight to jail.
I'm blinking
Well,
twice
Kato
when I'm eating my
hostage
salsa
with-
de verde.
Yeah. We have
Sin, how
Taco
impressed do you
Bell's being
still have
delivered
this?
to Kato right now, and he's got to stay
Ooh.
until it shows up.
That's gonna be expensive. Just saying.
How far is your closest Taco Bell? Like driving minutes?
Like you okay? Do you want minutes or miles?
Minutes, but well,
And
go
miles.
like
Both.
80 miles per hour. Don't go like 110. But
So if I go the speed limit, 65, 70, it's like 30 minutes.
Oh,
okay,
Your
all
food would
that
be cold.
hurts me. That's
I
like
thought it would
5
be
minutes
worse
on the
actually. There's
road.
some areas where you have to drive a couple hours to get to Taco Bell. So
Yeah.
Oh, see,
Listen.
Bell, I just got to go a quarter mile down my street, and it's at the corner.
Oh, dude,
oh, yeah,
literally, it's like
same. It's
right
like,
up the
yeah,
road.
it's like right.
Yeah, I gotta
I
walk
mean-
3 blocks. That's it.
This is the segment where we rub it in Kato's face.
Anything
See,
you could
After this,
want is like 5 minutes from my house. Like, except for the beach, you got to drive 30 minutes to get to the ocean.
Oh,
That's the furthest thing
no.
away. Everything else is 5
Oh,
minutes away.
God.
oh,
When I
Oh,
have to drive to
Single-
the beach, I'm like, oh my god, do I
single
really want to
tear.
deal with that 30-minute drive?
right?
It sucks so
See-
bad, bro.
I have an 80-mile commute daily.
What the fuck, old chuckle? Jesus. That's
Yeah,
like
I live-
emotional damage that just happened
Well,
right
hold
there.
on. We should hear Sin's story afterwards too. But
Yeah,
that's
I
what I
live
do too.
in the middle of nowhere. Okay.
Jesus.
how fast?
How do you have such good
take to get
connection then?
Oh, it's straight fiber, my guy.
Middle of nowhere, but we got fiber.
Yeah.
So 80 miles, and how quickly do you get there? And then we can do the math.
Takes me like
10 minutes.
35, 40 minutes.
10 minutes.
Oh, you're cooking. You're cooking the
Yeah.
whole way.
Ooh.
That's interstate
So,
driving then, right?
so if a train
it's
leaves
just
Kato's
70.
house at going at 120
Oh my
miles
God,
an hour,
danger. Stop it.
If I take the pickup to work, yeah, if I take my pickup to work, it takes me like 35, 40 minutes. If I take the bike to work, it's like 25 minutes.
I was gonna say 10.
Yeah.
It's still 40 miles one way, okay?
All right, I'm about to cut
It's
that
always
commute in
faster on the
half.
bike, right?
I'm going, instead of delivering Taco
Alright.
Bell, I'm going to deliver a Busa to your front door. You're going to get to work in 12 minutes.
12 minutes, he said.
So yeah, from my driveway to the parking lot at work is 40 miles one way.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Ask
But
Sin
like I
how
said-
far he's gonna travel.
Yeah, Sin.
Yeah, let's talk about the mountain state.
My door to work is 76 miles.
One way or round trip?
God.
One way.
Fuck that.
But all highway. And it's usually 80 plus the whole way.
Do you
And
live
you
in a
hit
holler?
Mine's
And you hit
mine's
deer.
all highway too. Hey,
How,
speaking of
Sin,
deer,
how often do you get a new vehicle?
I
Depends how
just
often
got a
you
new
get deers.
demo. Yeah. I just got a new demo a couple weeks ago. I
So you
put,
get to drive the
40,000
dealership,
miles on it.
Rick, right?
Yeah. Since I totaled my last car with a deer, I decided to go and get a demo just so I wouldn't have to worry about being upside down, trading in every couple of years to keep a car in decent mileage.
That's
Are
fair.
you getting hybrids? Like, what kind of car are you getting?
I drive this is my third Tiguan.
The
Okay.
Tiggy.
Yeah. So it gets about 25 to 28 depending on the day. as far as gas mileage, so it's not awful.
But is he paying for that gas? Probably not.
I do. The
Oh,
gas
you
I
do?
get-
Oh, okay,
yes.
cool. My GM does not.
So, a question: as a guy in the car industry, where do you weigh in on vehicles moving forward on the great debate?
This is about to be an hour-long segment.
No, it's just a quick answer. I mean, are we going the right way? Like, are cars going the right way? Or like what's the market in the industry saying?
Sales wise, is that what you're asking for? Sales?
I'm just curious. What's the market say?
Will you sell him a new car? That's what he's asking.
I don't want to
Sell
sell
me
me.
a new
Don't
car.
sell me a new car. Just tell me, like, is it a hybrid thing? Is it an electric thing, or is gas still king?
Well, to me, gas is still king. I am not on board with electric, even though we sell electric vehicles, because the charging stations, you got to plan to do it, and then it's 30 plus minutes to charge if you have a DC fast charger. So for me, it's not feasible. I'm not going to sit there and plan out 30 extra minutes of my trip just to charge up. But for some people, I think it works. I think around the city areas where they don't need to charge up every single day, maybe it works for them.
Hey,
That would make sense.
You know what else you have to charge up?
Onlysins.com.
An ADU.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Oh, your
This
first good
motherfucker.
segue.
Oh,
Your
look
first
at
good
you
one.
with the
I'm proud
segue.
of you. I'm proud of you. So does that
Rich,
mean
I
we're going
s-
to talk about like PvP?
Rich, I know we said no. Hey, Rich, I know we said no timestamps, but could you put this one in there as Ryan's first good segue and just timestamp
Yeah,
it
for
right
real.
now?
That was a
Yes.
solid 5 out of 10. Like that was good.
I need you to patch in some angelic music in this moment.
Oh, there you go.
Put
Oh,
that
I
as a
didn't.
timestamp
That's
too, because
not.
I'm
That's
probably
not
going to
what
be
I meant.
editing
Was
this one.
patch in, but here we are. Yeah.
Go ahead. You started. Let's get this ball going.
I was like, what are you doing?
Well, Greg was about to talk. I was going to let him talk.
No,
So
no.
what's the first impressions of Into the Light? That's the big deal, right now. Kingsley.
Wow. I mean, I guess we kind of we did get sidetracked at the beginning, huh? But look, first impressions, it's pretty good, but I wish it would have all come out together. So we had 0 Hour right now in Pantheon also. I don't think, especially this being a 2-month thing, I don't think there's any reason they needed to time gate stuff. Maybe it was like a 3-month, 4-month thing. I can understand them pacing things out, but I'm really looking forward to stuff coming up. But dude, it's fun having Whisper back. It's fun doing this onslaught stuff and trying to stay alive with Bell. I mean, that's a challenge in itself. So, I'm having fun.
I made a new build today, so actually it's fantastic. So I won't die anymore.
There
It's
you
more
go.
support than
All right,
damage.
let's get
I
back
was
in
just wanting to
afterwards.
damage. Yeah. I had 2 wells in a boss fight, so that was cool.
Dude, we were fine with the 2 Arc Warlocks. It's just, I don't know.
Well, like I read up and I saw something today and I forgot about this. So when you're in a well, that counts as super kills, and then you put on the aspect where super kills ignite. And so when you're standing in there, everything fucking explodes. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing that's really cool about this onslaught is it's not like GM level, so you can practice some builds, just goof around with, without having to try hard too much. But there's a lot you can just do and just chill for like an hour if you want to do up to level 50, with blueberries or with a team or whatever.
I like the quick 10 though too. I didn't know how I would feel about that. But I don't mind it. Like right before we recorded, we jumped in and we were like, "Hey, we're gonna run onslaught." And Kato's like, "You know what time it is, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's 12, but it's 12 minutes. Let's go."
This is true.
And it was
They're
12
quick. Yeah,
minutes.
the tenors. Yeah.
So
I wish a tenor took quicker than that to take effect.
yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Ron was shaking his head.
I
nodding.
Really like the mode. Obviously, like I said in the beginning, I like it. It's got the Gears of War vibe to it, which I really liked. The thing I always had against the Gears of War stuff was that I'm not a big third person guy. Gears of War is my only third person game that I really like. So their horde mode kind of set a bar, and so when Destiny brings a horde mode that is almost exactly like that to the table, oh man, it scratches all kinds of itches that I just absolutely love. Like people say, like they grind the mode out, or they're grinding trying to get the loot or this perfect roll or that perfect roll. I'm playing for the gameplay this time. I'm not playing for the loot, so it's not going to get old to me because of the enemy variability. The placement of the defenses gets mixed up here and there just a little bit. So it's going to be a while for me to get bored with it, especially in 2 months. And I'm not one of those that's going to pack 6 hours a day into playing. So it's going to last me a while. I think it's great. They knocked it out of the park.
Well, what about those augments though? Those augments will mess you up.
I have yet to do a legend run.
Dude, spawning 3 demolitionists right on the ADU, they all slam at once and then it's destroyed. And you're like, oh, okay, we couldn't help that, I guess.
Speaking of that, and like what kind of maps, because I think that can make a difference too. I'm curious everyone's opinions, and I haven't really done much of Vostok to have an opinion yet, but Moth Yards, I like it in theory, but I was playing it some more in today, and it's kind of like slower because everything's coming from further away. I mean, I guess in Midtown they kind of come from further away too, but then eventually tunnel to you. So then it's very fast paced when you're there close by. But Moth Yards was getting kind of boring to me today, and that's why I think maybe I was just having a little bit more down of an opinion. Midtown's a lot of fun, and then Vostok, I haven't played enough to have an opinion yet. I'm curious what you all think.
I think Vostok was kind of fun. I did not realize that you could start at different parts of the map. Like I kept for whatever reason, like maybe, and it could just be the if you're doing like playlist or if you're doing the onslaught uh, um, game mode. Like I I feel like I kept playing the same part of Vostok over and over and over and over again, and at some point it just switched, and I started a different spawn point and I was like, oh, this is cool. Like it gives you a new way to think about how you wanted to play your defense a little bit, as opposed to like, all right, we're starting in the same spot. I know I got to put a trip mine here, and I got to put my turret here. I'm just gonna stand right here, and I'll just shoot in this direction because I could see where that gets boring every once in a while. Like if you're just like, I know that how this is gonna go down. I know the enemies are gonna come from the left, and then the right, and then the left again, and then it's the center. And at least knowing now that you could like again, and it's only happened with Vostok so far that there's a different spawn point to begin the match. Like to me, that's cool. So it kind of shakens up a little bit.
Every map has 3 points, and so if you're just doing the tenor, you'll randomly get one, and that's it. But if you're doing the up to 50, after 10, it puts you to a different spot on the map. So you'll go between the 3 spots. So at 0 to 10, and then 10 to 20, you'll be in the second spot, and then 20 to 30, you'll be in the third spot. But even that's random which one you get first, and then it rotates again.
Okay.
I'm perfectly fine doing B point on Vostok up on the top. Like I could do that for 50 rounds straight. That to me is really fun. I like that vantage point. Vostok to me is like the most fun out of all of them. But Midtown is the most like predictable / like easier because they funnel. So like if you're going for that 50 legend, you might want to do Midtown. But then again, when they introduce those augments, like with us, we had a a sky bomber in the back, and it shot the beams onto the ADU, and we couldn't get to him because it was a double wave, and so everybody was coming at us, and so we lost that way too.
I still feel like in a way, and I have yet to do Moth Yards on Legend, but dude, Moth Yards is pretty darn easy because you have so many places you can run to and hide. Where on Midtown, you can't hide as much. There's not as many because it's a little bit more narrow. But yeah, but then it's boring too because of it. It's just so wide and open.
Yeah,
you have to put more effort to taking down the enemies or have longer range weapons on Moth yards. But yeah, I want to run Vostok more and see what it's like.
That's cool.
I know last night, Ed, Bell, and I jumped in to try and do Legend. And we loaded up Vostok first. And like first wave, second wave, we got the Tormentor and he yeeted us off the edge. I'm like, all right, well.
Yeah, that was it. It was wave 3 and we got yeeted and that was done because extinguish is on from wave 1. So we lost on wave 3.
Ooh, yeah.
And then we went back in on Midtown. When did we get to?
38.
38, yeah.
38, yeah.
38, 39.
Yeah.
And it was just bad timing.
Yep.
Like
Demolitionist, man. They'll get you every time. Fucking hate this guys. 3 raid bosses at once. Okay, thanks, Bungie. Appreciate it.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been having fun with it. I haven't been playing it as much. Like, came out Tuesday, jumped in, did Onslaught, a couple other things. Yesterday, I was playing a different game.
I see smiling.
You can say it 'cause it's gonna upset Bell. So
you're gonna upset the shit out of me. You can talk about it. You can talk about it. I give it free range because it looks amazing. I was like the hype man in the chat. I was the hype man in the chat because it seemed, from what you were saying, it seemed to be amazing.
Yeah. I was one of the, I guess, lucky few, apparently. I don't know who Rodimus was too. Got access to the closed beta for Throne at Liberty, which I knew about thanks to Bell. Like, it's been a lot of fun.
Bell's been the point guy, and unfortunately, he's not the point guy for it because he didn't get the code. As he's checking his email now.
What is Throne of Liberty?
It's an MMORPG. It's a Korean one. Very
I've heard Black Desert.
I was gonna say Lineage, maybe.
Yeah.
It's more like BDO than anything, Black Desert Online. But I can see some Lineage aspects to it.
I just did the opening quest, but unfortunately, Destiny hates me and my computer, so I really don't care for Destiny right now. So
you were having trouble the other day.
I have trouble every day. But I can play every other game on my computer except for Destiny 2. So I get about 30 minutes, and that's about what I can do.
Wow.
So I'm currently going through a RAM stick test every day to see if I have bad RAM. So I've uninstalled the game. I have wiped Steam off my computer. I've wiped Destiny off my computer probably about 15 times now, and it still hasn't fixed it. I get the damn Marmot error code. But for what I've played a little bit in Onslaught and stuff, I've enjoyed it. I definitely would love to try the Legendary and see how far I can get with the team.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually enjoying my Void build on my Warlock right now with Graviton Lance. These things explode everywhere, create a bunch of orbs and more grenades. So I took that into the Whisper mission and I got pretty far and was able to kill a lot of the ads. I just unfortunately ran out of time.
Yeah. No, like, I didn't really get the chance to run Whisper when it was around to begin with, because that's when it left is when I started playing. So I didn't, like, I went into it, did some things, but as far as like actually running through and actually getting to the boss, never happened. I joined up, random LFG groups and they just did it. Yep. It was done. I didn't actually make it past the green room, essentially. Like, I maybe made it past it one time by the time they got to the bosses and killed them. So it's kind of nice to actually go through and actually do the mission.
Yeah, this mission is so interesting because there's really nothing to do with ads at all until the very end. So I know a lot of people got frustrated when they can't make it to the end back in the day, and they don't ever really get to see the ads and boss arenas and kind of complete it, because that's the jumping puzzle is pretty darn amazing with the music, but
yeah,
honestly, the boss rooms are pretty cool too.
Is there a big difference between the two missions?
What
The
two
old
missions?
and the old and the new.
Not a lot. They changed the final boss room a little bit and then added something, but it's really not that big of a difference.
The soul of the
And
original mission is still there. Like it's not that it's not that far a change. There's like it's very minor tweaks.
yeah, it really is. They were talking it up a lot on the stream, and I am glad they made that change with the boss arena. But
Yeah, that was fun.
honestly, like I was hoping they were going to make it a little bit harder. I like how it is on normal, make it more accessible to everyone, right? Put that timer up to 40 minutes, whatever, that's fine. But Legend, I do feel a little cheated. Like they should have made it harder. Like I don't know what they're doing because it's still pretty darn easy with our power levels and all the weapons we have these days.
I'm just glad they didn't put champions in.
True. I don't want champions, but
No, I would have been very upset to see champions in there.
So how do you make something? How do you make something within the Destiny universe harder without champions?
you could make every specific ad hit a little harder and be a little tankier. I just feel like
That's
our weapons are a little OP these days, maybe compared to. I didn't have things like indebted kindness. I didn't have I don't know. There's just something about it. Like they said they were gonna make sure. They said the mission held well, and in today's sandbox, it was pretty good. So you
well,
cannot
it
compare.
does.
You cannot compare Legend Whisper to Legend. What's the Vex mission with Excalibur?
Excalibur.
That's way harder than Legend. They should have made Legend Whisper harder somehow. I don't know what they could have done.
So you got to remember
Last time.
that Node Avalon, the Excalibur mission, and Seraph Shield scaled with fire team members.
Yeah, they could have done that.
So Whisper does not scale.
Yeah,
And I feel like it's probably just too much work for them to scale it.
probably. Yeah.
But the only way that you make the content harder is you got to either change mechanics or you make things bullet sponges. And Destiny content follows the just make everything a bullet sponge. They hit harder and it takes more to kill them.
Well, that and why would they? and I think part of it too is like Kingsley when you and Mr. Monkey y'all ran through it Tuesday.
Mhm.
You know, we went through it the legit way in the green room, for instance.
Yep.
I'm gonna take the green room as an example.
Yep.
You can
Yeah, we
drop
had to
into
shortcut.
you can drop into the green room and pop right out. In out, boom boom. You're done.
Yeah.
You don't have to jump around the room, you don't have to do anything in there.
Yep.
When we take these cheats and shortcuts and exploits, we are shortcutting ourselves from the difficulty of the content. So, right?
Maybe
We talk about things being harder, but like we always look for the cheap way to do things. Like there's a topic on my mind that maybe tonight's not the night for it.
Send
Might
it.
say, but there's
I have
and
answers too. It's
well,
not
it's
that
related. It's
easy.
related to Destiny and things in general, and it started hitting me when I was listening to a video today, and the guy's talking in a video about Onslaught, and he says, "I've spent over 20 hours in this game already. In this game mode, bro. It came out Tuesday. You've put in. I mean, that's a lot of time into just one single mode, and I'm sure he's on the low end of the spectrum, like." A lot of times we chew through the content so fast we get like Kingsley, even you're like, I can see I'm gonna get bored with this.
Mhm.
You know, like, but how many times do we play this content over and over and over again, and how fast do we consume it before it?
Yeah.
That's something that's been on my mind a lot. Content creators have to consume so much of it to appease the masses that they're the ones that turn the masses off because they've had to consume so much of it.
Yeah. Well, it's such a
That's
good
the
question.
problem.
Why is it better? Why is it more correct to space things out to enjoy it more? Like I can get the
Right,
same
it's a
enjoyment.
conundrum.
I can get the same enjoyment playing 20 hours now versus playing 2 hours today, 2 hours next week, 20 hours total. I'm still going to get bored 20 hours, you know. I'd rather
Right.
just play it right away and then
So-
move on to something else. But
rapid consumption leads to frustration at lack of content.
Yeah.
not to
Release
me,
speed.
I guess to some people, but yeah.
Right.
Well,
So
so
I was just going to throw something out here. So kind of like almost bridging what we've been talking about so far. So, I mean, I haven't played Whisper of the Worm. I didn't play it when it first came out. I was taking like a hiatus at that point. And then obviously like I kind of cheated my way through the mission today by accident, like just falling into things. But like listening to you talk about like how it almost seems like you feel cheated in the legendary area, like when they started bringing back these exotic missions, and I'll use all three. When they first came out, they felt like difficult. And I don't know what it was, but when uh the one for now I can't think for the life of me can't think of the name for the Dead Man's Tale mission. But
Message.
yeah, Presage.
Presage.
That first night it came back, like I remember that being like difficult as hell. Like the first time it came out and having like and you had to go in with a fire team, and it was the only way for me to feel like, oh, I can get through it. But that first night it came back, I think I sat there for 2 hours, and it was like, and I remember it like it was like, okay, I did it. Like I ran through it with Bell, I ran through it with Kato, and it was almost like a speed run where I was just going through with like the next person, the next person, the next person, helping people go through the mission to end it to get Dead Man's Tale. And I was like, all right, well, let's go through it again because we're pulling somebody else through it, and we can just boom, 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 boom. And by the end of it, I was like, yeah, I already got it, and I've got my red borders. Like I just don't need to play it anymore. Like I feel like, I mean, between that and you're talking about like, okay, like what's the difference between 20 hours now or 20 hours spaced out? I don't think there's too much of a difference because I think even though we're getting, we have Onslaught now, and right now I'm working my way through, like when I play, I'm gonna play to finish those little mini quests to get, like all the Shack's quests that are all popping up at once. And once I'm done, I'm worried I'm not gonna have something to do. Like there's not like there's and I don't know if that's a real thing to have. Like, do I need to like hold off a little bit? Do I need to space it out even more? Because once I'm done getting these weapons, what am I gonna do? I mean, I can play it, and I'll probably want to play with friends, but that's about it. And then I feel like I'm cheated out of a game mode now because I'm just gonna keep like going through the motions with like some randoms that I've picked up on Fireteam Finder on like an off time, boring or something. I don't know. I don't know if that's something I need, that anybody needs to worry about. Like, because you're saying with content creators, they're burning through everything in 20 hours. Like, are they going through every single mission all at once at the same time? They're going to finish it. And then, I think Ryan, you and I talked about it the other day. We were joking about the fact that like Mobalytics was at one point like a site you could use to help with builds. I don't think that's been updated in like 3 months. Like, it's dead. Like, it's just like a, I went and looked at it today just to see if anybody was like, hey, we got something for Onslaught. There's nothing. It's not updated. Like, it just, nobody cares.
Problem with that website is it can't compete with Dim. Like, who can really?
Yeah.
That's a separate issue. I think that one, I don't think it's because no one cares. I think I heard something just happened with that website.
That was probably politics.
Oh.
I do want to go real quick back to, and we can talk about this more on the green room and feeling cheated and stuff. It's not quite that simple, and we don't have to talk about it tonight also with Riven, but I have a whole answer to that too. But
why did I feel like Riven was going to play a part in this conversation?
See, the thing about Whisper was really hard when it came out, even like the tryhards on day one and stuff, and people weren't getting it completed right away. And it was like this whole community thing. Once they found the shortcut, they're like, oh my gosh, we can get this done now. But also the other reason why that one doesn't bug me is because the path up above, we're calling it legit. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's the path to take if you want to do other things. It's the path you had to take to do the oracles. It's the path you had to take to get the ship, stuff like that. So it has its purpose still. It wasn't really like a cheese. It was the way that people knew until they found another way. Now today, with 40 minutes and going the shortcut way, yeah, it's like we don't need 40 minutes even for just like an average player. So I could see having fun taking him the green pathway up high because he still have plenty of time with 40 minutes.
So
Just
I have some
more.
input. The difficulty thing comes into we do in-game content. We raid, we do master raids, we do dungeons, we do master dungeons. We're doing this in-game content that per se the average player doesn't do. So when you come to Whisper or any other exotic mission, it seems easier because of the content we've been doing more recently. You say 40 minutes for the average player seems like enough, but there's probably people that are going in there and still not getting it done in 40 minutes.
Also, Whisper was never meant to be a solo mission back in the day. This is a newer thing with Destiny. Like Rodimus
Yeah.
trying it solo. I'm like, why'd you do that? Like, but then again, most of the exotic missions are meant for people to solo too, but they weren't back then.
Right.
People doing solo on Whisper, like, oh, you're crazy. Like, don't do that. Like, you know.
Well,
So
part of for me going into Whisper, I probably knew I wasn't going to finish it, but I wanted to see like at my own point of view instead of like saying, not saying you would rush me through it, but like for someone to carry me through it, they would just go here and here and here. I wanted to see if I could figure out the puzzles myself without any help. Unfortunately, like I said, I ran out of time, but if I were to go back and do it again by myself, I could get farther because I now know the path, right? And I think that being timed is kind of shitty, I guess, but it also is a challenge at the same point because there's not a lot of enemies in that mission except for towards the end, right? So I could see having the timed, so you can't take 2 hours to get across a jumping puzzle, but I can see why they did what they did. It was fun. Like I said, I would go back in there with a group now because I know where to go and whatnot, so I don't mind speed running Whisper to get it done because my time going into the next like 100 days for me is gonna be very limited in gaming due to the busiest time at work for me. But I wanted to get in there. And same with the outbreak mission. I'm probably gonna go in there by myself first to see it without any influence from anyone. Oh, watch out for this, or here's this coming up here. I want to be surprised and enjoy it myself to see what it's like.
Respect. Yep.
Yeah, fair.
I feel that.
Well, that's what I was going to say. It's like I had a while back. Mullet and I were having a conversation. He had told me one time, he's like, I like to go into dungeons for the first time by myself. I want to go see it for the first time by myself and try and solo it for the first time. And there's something special about going into a piece of content like that. Like the first time I ever did Presage, the first time I ever did Presage, period, guys. You're not going to believe this. It was like 3 months ago, and it was solo. Ever. No clue. I didn't know anything about it. I was like, what is this? Let me go do it. It was, I think Presage came out during that time where I took a big chunk of break. Like I took a break, like Shadowkeep came out and like it was like really mid feeling. And so I took off through like the last quarter of Shadowkeep through most of Beyond Light. I came in at tail end of Beyond Light. I remember because I feel like getting shaft because I was like, I bought the 99. I bought it when it was full price still. And like 3 months later, the next expansion came out, and I was like, you bitch. But yeah, I just very recently did Presage. And there's something really special and amazing about that a solo experience and something like that.
So to me, fucking up Presage was it's still one of my favorite exotic missions. Like I mean, the first time going into it was it was so good compared to actually it was like the one we had right before that was Harbinger, which was mid at best.
Yeah.
And Prestige was just good. And then it was it going back in on Legend? I think because Legend's timed, right? The regular one's not.
Yep.
And it's like, oh man, it was like a struggle to hit that 25-minute mark. But now you go back in and do it on Legend, it's like, oh, okay, we still have time. Like the power creep from when Prestige came out to now is ridiculous.
It's a good point. I think not that we have to rate it, but yeah, there's a lot more towards a lot of us have more experience with the game in general. That's why it's easier for us to do these things now. But I do feel a little bit is also power creep and weapons. So even if you have a player that's not as good with doing these type of missions, they come into Whisper, they have never done Whisper before. They have a cool weapon like Indebted Kindness or something like that. I guarantee they're going to have a little bit easier taking down the ads than they would have if they did it back when Whisper first came out.
Yeah.
So now that we have these two back, as part of the end of the light content, these two new exotic Outbreak is coming. We haven't got that yet. Now that Whisper's back, where do you guys see it sitting amongst the other exotic missions that sit in the rotator? And obviously Avalon. Not from a difficulty perspective, but just from a an enjoyment, is this a good piece of content perspective? Like, where does this sit?
I kind of have a hot take.
Uh-oh.
So
Go for it.
I played Whisper and I did it on Legend, and I like the puzzles in this game, stuff like that, but Whisper did not hit at all for me. I never played it like originally, and I went into this and I'm like, there's no enemies until like the very end, right? And so I'm like, this is cool, but all I'm doing is jumping, and there's like maybe two snipers shooting at me. I'm like, okay, cool. To me, like my favorite so far has been Seraph Shield. It had puzzles, it had enemy density, it had dude, it had the operators and stuff like that that you had to use like from like they took almost like raid mechanics and put it into the exotic mission. To me, that was just it may not be like the best, but it was just kind of enlightening like what they could do for these missions. And so I was excited to see like if they made any changes to Whisper because I never played it, right? And it was lackluster at most. Like it was not good for me.
So I kind of agree on a certain standpoint. Like I'm gonna run it each week, and I probably will not run it after I get done with Whisper completely. But the same can be said for Seraph Shield and Presage, Excalibur, and all these other exotic missions for craftable exotics. I'm gonna run it till I'm done with it, and then I'm never gonna touch it again unless somebody needs help with it.
Yep.
Like when they reintroduced Prestige and Seraph Shield, like Danger said, we were running it multiple times. I got all the intrinsic upgrades for DMT, and I haven't touched it since. I don't need to do it. Same with Seraph Shield. Like I did enjoy Seraph Shield, but I'm not going to go back in it just for the fun of it. I'll go in if somebody needs the help, but I'd rather mindlessly do things and just kind of chill and hang out at this point than go through these exotic missions just for the fun of it.
See, I never had like I never did Presage initially either because I took like a 5-year break. I ended at the end of like Red War and then came back in Season of the Haunted. So like I had a long break. I missed a lot, right? So I like that they're bringing this stuff out, but like Prestige to me is like a memory game, right? Like you have to remember the routes to go. So like me and Dice, we got bored one night and we're just like, you know what? We're just gonna speed run it and see how fast we can do it, and like we whittled our way down to like 12 minutes on like normal because we're like, yeah, we'll do legend at some point, right? We'll just do normal to see if we can just get it down to a system, because to me that was like kind of fun, right? And I kind of want to go back and do that in Seraph Shield now, honestly. But Presage to me, it was just like it was a running game. You run over here, run over there, run over there. Like, that to me was pretty fun. Like a jumping puzzle is one thing, but when you actually have to remember like where to go back and forth within the same room to hit certain things, that to me is a little bit, it hits different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hot take on y'all's hot take.
Mm-hmm.
It's Presage and Whisper is the same shit, bro.
It's the same
No.
fucking thing.
There's no enemies until the very end of it. It's a bunch of
Right?
jumping puzzles and
yeah,
clearing shit
on
out
that
till you
part.
get to the end. They're
I thought you
exactly
meant
the same.
exploration.
You're right. You're
So
I love it.
right.
I love
you're
you,
gonna
Panda.
talk shit about one and you're gonna love the other one.
Yeah, but
Kiss my ass. They're both
Presage,
amazing. Presage
Presage
does
isn't really
have
a
that.
jumping puzzle,
So
though. It's just
okay,
a running puzzle.
okay. So my thing about Presage. Here was my experience with Presage. Doing it solo for the first time by myself. I was in the dark. I didn't have my podcast lights on or my
the jump
streaming
scares.
lights on. No,
Oh, you got
yeah.
creeped out?
I left it in the dark.
Yeah.
I went full creep mode. Like, listen, my favorite
creep
sci-fi
mode?
/ horror movie of all time is the Alien
Creep mode.
franchise. Presage tickles every Alien movie vibe you could ever
Yeah.
want, bro.
Yeah.
And it hits super special.
It's the atmosphere.
It is this atmosphere.
Yeah.
Whisper is a completely different vibe. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was fantastic for the atmosphere. Like, I knew what the gameplay was. I knew what we were doing. Did I remember all the details? Hell no. That's why we jumped around that room. But I still enjoyed that atmosphere as something different. But I couldn't relate it to anything. Presage still wins. Bro, it's the same mission. Don't completely bail on one and then love the other one. That's rude.
It's not the same.
Here's
Whatever.
why I think Whisper is a little bit refreshing. Like, okay, I might even like Presage a little bit better than Whisper, but the thing about
I would
Whisper,
agree with
since
that.
it's more of a jumping puzzle instead of a running puzzle, is, and since there's not the ads through that part, one thing you can work on is you can work on your ability to do jumping puzzles quicker. It's really one of the best places. You have tight corners, long jumps. You can practice sword skating if you want. You can do all these things, and there's not really a lot of other places that are as good as Whisper to really practice your timing and get better and better on something like that.
Warlocks out there, you can practice your well skating. Ed, I'm
So yeah,
Does he really need practice though?
if you want to
No.
get better at
No,
jumping
I need
puzzles,
practice, but
Whisper.
when he
was gonna
brought
say,
it
he
into
doesn't
there, I was
need
like, I didn't even
practice.
think about that.
Yeah.
And you know what sucks is we used to have to also in Whisper, you couldn't easily get into it just to practice it if you wanted to practice the jumping puzzle to just get better at it. So you wouldn't put your teammates behind. You're like, oh, I suck at jumping. I'm not going to get there in time. But now we can just load into it. So you want to practice your jumping puzzle? Go into Whisper.
You gotta hang out on IO no more.
Yeah.
Have you
That
noticed
is
that
true.
it loads like the planet loading is Nessus? It's not Io. When you fly into that mission, it
Yeah, I
loads
saw that today
Nessus
too.
because
I was very
planet map,
confused.
the planet map's like not in Destiny anymore,
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess, and it's like it's Nessus, and then when you load in, it's Io, and I was like, wait, is there like a gate on Nessus? Like, because I never played it, right? I was like, is there a gate on Nessus, and then you go to Io or something, right? And then we loaded in, and it was Io. I was like, what just happened?
Mola, have you ran Whisper yet?
Yeah, I have.
What do you think about the
Yeah, I
alert?
enjoyed it. I
Yeah?
enjoy it. It's not buggy as shit. It's nice.
High praise.
It's always a plus.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's fun. I enjoy it. It's
Where
nice
does
to
it sit in
like,
your pantheon of exotics?
I don't know, top 5. How about that? Seraph's
all up
fun,
there.
but it's buggy as shit. You like can barely get through it sometimes.
That's how I feel
And they
about
just never
duality.
fixed it. They just never fixed it. Dang, man.
That's the Bungie way. Duality's never been fixed either, and I love that.
Oh,
You know
don't
what?
even get me
You
started
know
on
what?
that.
On that kind of on that, like if you go back and play certain missions, you can kind of tell how the game was weighed one way or the other with like certain classes or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's kind of
You
like
get
these.
a
It's kind of
you
like
get
these
a
exotic missions.
flashback to the artifact. You know what I mean? You get like a flashback to like the seasonal artifact and all that shit.
Yeah, it's like
For
each
each one.
dungeon, each raid, and each raid are like snapshots into the meta of that era of Destiny, right? Like you can kind of follow the meta of Destiny through the raids from the oldest to the newest, and kind of see how Bungie shifted everything for us. See, I used the wave there that time, guys, not the air quotes, because that was better.
Yeah, the wave was nice. I like this little like finger motion that you were doing when you're talking about creeping. That was nice too.
Spirit
Like the
fingers are
Scooby,
necessary sometimes. Damn it,
the Scooby Doo
once you forget
effect.
it.
So kind of changing direction a little bit as far as Into the Light and the things that are coming. What do you guys think about the dual subclass?
That's final shape.
I know, but we're getting there. They've a lot of announcements through Bungie in general.
All right.
The different stuff that's coming out.
I just want to put a pause on all of this right now. Okay. I am thoroughly disappointed in Panda. We're going to revoke your points for segues earlier because you asked him what is your pantheon of exotic missions, and you did
did talk
not
about
wrap that
Pantheon.
into the next segment. I
now it's a fight.
hyped
Now it's a
back here.
fight.
I don't know if you saw me, and then you just kept talking about some bullshit. I'm like, bro, what?
My bad.
Dude.
We're still
So let's
we're
talk
talking.
about Pantheon.
Yeah, real quick.
There
at
we
least.
go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude.
so, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna pretend like the last 45 seconds didn't happen, and we're gonna pretend my Pantheon segue worked. You know, whatever. Windows 95 transition. Go Kingsley.
You got
I don't
one
even know
point
what's
back.
going
You
on.
got
What are we
1 point
talking
back.
about?
Pantheon.
Bringing up Pantheon now. 'cause we're
Pantheon.
Into the light.
shit.
Let's talk about Pantheon.
Look.
So apparently you can fight a whole bunch of raid bosses in a row.
Mhm.
You can get a whole bunch of loot. That is my complete understanding of Pantheon.
Oh, there's more. There's more.
Okay, break it
okay.
down.
First of all, just to do high level shit, there is a new title coming out that if you do this to completion, you can become a God Slayer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I need that motherfucker right
Yeah.
there.
We are getting that, boys. We are getting that. Okay.
We are getting Godslayer.
So
I'm in.
there are 4 weeks of it.
One more to the list.
I'm gonna read the raid
Is
bosses
it
here
just
in a
4
second.
confirmed weeks, or is it going to stick around?
I don't know. We don't know that yet.
It's probably going to be the first 4 weeks, and then it's going to like rotate. I would assume.
Okay.
Like any other raid, you have 4 weeks of
I would hope it
challenges.
sticks around. Yeah, sounds like such a fun thing. I mean, look, the first week there are 4 bosses, and they always go in the same order. I'll give the order in a second from the easiest to the hardest. And each week also has, this is what the Pantheon is. The first week is 4 bosses, and if you complete it, each week for that completion has a really cool emblem also that we get. And there's names for it. Like the first week, the first Pantheon's called Atrax Sovereign. The second week, there's 5 bosses, and it's called Oryx Exalted. The third week, 6 bosses, and it's called Rolk Indomitable. And then the fourth week, 8 bosses and Nezrak Sublime. Now, what are these bosses, you may ask? Well, it starts with Golgoroth. Oh, and they did confirm also that we are going into the actual arenas. It's not like some cool thing where I know Kato and I were kind of hoping like maybe some simulation or whatever,
Coliseum,
anything.
bring in the next combatant.
But it's not. That's a little disappointing, but there's a lot of surprises that we don't know yet that hasn't leaked out in the API, and Bungie hasn't told us. They're going to change up these encounters a little bit. Think about that for a second. Like, I don't know how much, but they're putting changes in, so we're not going to be necessarily doing these the same way.
I hope it's, specific loadouts, specific subclasses, things like that.
Yeah, whatever they do, I think this will be interesting. So what we do is we go into an arena just straight to that boss versus Golgoroth, right? Then once we pass it, and there's points for like how fast we do it, if we do all the challenges, then we get teleported to the next arena. And the next one is Caretaker, which is Val the Disciple's second encounter. The third is Zoaric, Ron third encounter, the planet's encounter. The fourth boss is Atrax, so back to DSC, second encounter. The fifth boss is Oryx, pretty legit. 6th boss is Rolk, the end of Val the Disciple. 7th boss is Riven, and the 8th boss is Nezarek.
Riven
So this is-
legit.
Look,
Riven
what?
legit.
I was thinking about this. The fact that they're bringing us the same arenas, I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to still cheese Riven. Now, in this case, well, we can talk about that. I mean, it's like a 5-minute discussion, but look, even doing the cheese on Riven, you have to have some. You can't just have dum-dums. You got to have the right loadout. You got to still do things fast. So to me, it's not as much of a cheese as some things. But
Right.
My
It's not
question
just-
to you last night, and I'll ask it to you again right now. Do you think that they would include Queen's Walk? Because technically she's
No.
not like dead yet.
No, you shoot the heart. That's it. I'm sure that's all
I
it's going
know.
to be. Because
What if it's like a lightning round where they're like, "Oh no, you gotta do Queen's
Ooh.
Walk!" Like boom! It's like, "Oh no, I hate this one."
All right, hot take. I know some. I know it tells you who your friends are.
Your hot take's been more like cold takes, bro. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
oh,
All right, here's one for you because this
Did
one
I
will get deep.
did I prevent that one? No, he's still going.
I love the fuck out of Queen's Walk. I think it's awesome.
You
a
and
hot
5 other
take?
guards.
that's fine. That's not. Yeah, that's
Most people.
Yeah, that's not really a
listen,
hot.
a hot take.
No,
would be
no,
too
because
Riven legit.
because anytime you say Queen's Walk, everybody and their brother's like, "Oh my god, the Queen's Walk."
Eh,
That take was
No.
like
Not us, at
the
least.
internal temperature of a tauntaun. That was lukewarm, bro.
dude, I know Pando. Though
You know,
you're
for
right.
your double
That's-
pun, you get the
scared of
fuck
it.
right out of here right now. I caught both of them. I was paying attention. You motherfucker! I was watching you the whole time.
Which, by the way, I would
There, I
like
gotta check
to.
that box now.
I would like to brag real quick. I know Sin already had this, but Kato and I recently did a Petrus run, which is flawless
did.
on Last Wish.
No.
Bell
What makes
too.
it
Yeah,
even more impressive?
I was just thinking of like us and the guests, but yeah, Bell was there with us, and it's you got to do Queen's
Oh, you
Walk.
did a
I mean,
Petrus run?
yeah,
Yeah,
flawless.
yeah, we got a Petrus run done, bro.
What makes
Suck it.
I want to play.
the fact that we did a Petra is even more impressive is those of us that were in it. Kingsley and I really had the most experience out of the 6 of us. I don't know how much experience Bell had with it, but I know Ed and Dice really didn't have much experience doing it.
We still got it done.
Dude,
How many
it was-
tries, so.
Dude, we were
Dude.
laser focused. We went into private chat. No one was coming in. Screw all of y'all. We're gonna get this done. We had the little kick cheese like during that traversal area, and dude, it was like there was no talking, because
Don't tell
as
Panda
soon
about
as
cheeses.
as soon as someone said kick, you had to kick him. If not, fail. Dude, I remember it was dead quiet, and
That's
I
the
feel
only
like
place
someone
you
was
can cheese it.
hovering over the kick button, and you hear like kick, 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 kick.
So when you're under that much pressure, like to get something like that, something that
Sweating.
big, solo flawless, and you're like stressed out.
Yeah.
How much more awesome does that make an encounter like the vault?
Dude, vault. Oh, dude, yeah. So
Like
we
that's a
had
really
vault
good encounter,
down.
but knowing that you have to, knowing that sorry, Bill, but
You're good.
no, knowing that you have to, you cannot die, you cannot slip, you cannot fail, and you know that you're about to do the single hardest encounter in the entire raid. Like, how does that feel? Because
Queen's
I've never,
It's
like,
not
I've-
Queen's. Sorry, dude.
Queen's Walk.
Is it
Queen's
always
Walk
the
was
Queen's Walk?
It's
Is
always,
it- is that always
horrible.
it?
even for us with
Always
experience.
Queen's Walk.
Yeah.
Horrible,
It's-
dude.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
not-
going into that, how does what is the emotional state like in that moment? Because for me, like anytime I do content, everybody's raided with me, everybody's dungeon with me. I'm laid back. I give zero fucks.
You got
I'll do
music
whatever.
going, stuff
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
You
yeah.
know, it's a good time. But I can dial in too. You just have to tell me, and then I won't like.
Dude,
ingest
in a
THC.
Petrus
Even
run,
Bell was concentrating.
dude. Yeah, you
Look,
shut
if you
up
got
or you
Bell
nut up, bro.
concentration, it's getting serious. But like,
dude.
like what's like the what's the vibe check there? I guess is what I'm looking for. Like when you're fixing to go into something like that, because that's some intense shit you're about to do, bro. For like
Full
an hour and a
conversation.
half.
Have the
Like-
right team.
Like what's the
You know,
like? Give me the build up and the walkthrough for something
So
like that.
I was gonna say, so Kato and
Bell.
Kingsley were kind of like the leaders of this. So yeah, I'll let them take that.
Well, no, but I'm curious what you think too. Like, having the right team and then kind of setting expectations. And it's like, it's so hard to say, even though we all know, like, these things are both true. Look, we're taking this serious and we want to get it done, but also we're not mad at you if we fail. We'll
Yeah.
just try again. We'll regroup. Both things can be true. I mean, sure, we'll be a little disappointed at times if it doesn't happen, but
I just remembered when I had the wrong loadout and I threw a fucking solar grenade at my feet and killed myself because I thought it was a healing grenade and we wiped. I felt bad. I felt really bad on that one.
All right, so interruption question, and then we'll go back. How many tries did it take?
6.
Yeah.
It's not
Not
bad.
the same
6.
night. We did like 3 different weeks, I think.
Yeah,
Weekends.
we did it over
2
three.
weeks.
Yeah, 2
2
weekends.
weeks. Yeah.
And the one that we got it on, we weren't really prepped for. I thought that
No.
was hilarious. We just were like, fuck it, we'll try it again. And it was the first one, or no, it was the second time on that night.
Yeah.
And we just rolled right through it.
We had that. That was our third attempt that day because, like, the first 2 runs we didn't get very
Pretty
far.
quick.
It's just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. That's right.
Nice.
Dude, so one last little, like, because you're asking about vibe checks.
Yeah.
So like we did stuff for 0 like error, right? Like 1 or 2 people would go up there to put the wish in the wall. Everybody else would stand down by the banner because once you put that wish in and it accepts it, if you fell in that little traversal to get back to that banner, it would wipe you and you go back to orbit. So like everybody was like off to the side. You two go up there, do this. They would come back down and we do Kingsley strat where we number the doors and you know your door, you go to your door, because you're not gonna one phase Cali. Like you're just, you take it safe, you play it safe, and it's completely different than like burning stuff down like we normally do. Because you're trying to minimize that
Here's
area
yeah.
of
Also
failure.
vibe check. You have to talk about dumb things. You're not trying to like put anyone down, but you have to have these conversations like,
Yeah.
just a reminder, we have to do this and this to stay alive. And a lot of people will be like, well, we know this. Like, well, yeah, but we do have to.
we
It's
have
like
to
a whole
remind
different.
you.
We have
Yeah,
to remind
reiterate.
ourselves, like,
Especially
to
me.
stay
You have to remind
alive,
me.
we have to say the dumb things. Like, even though we run the raid a lot, we're even telling ourselves, like, well, remember, this is coming up now, and someone's going to do this on left, and someone's going to do that on right. I'm like, do we really need to say that for us?
Yeah.
No, not if it's a normal Saturday night raid, but like,
Kingsley had his own external monologue the whole time. It was kind of crazy.
I mean, you would almost have to, especially if you've taken people who are inexperienced on that kind of run. You're just gonna have to state the obvious, knowing it's coming up, but they may not know it's the obvious.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So when I came into Destiny, I came in the Forsaken era. So for me, the end game was the Dreaming City. The end game was Last Wish. It was the Blind Well. It was this stuff that now we take for granted. Now that we talk about doing Petra's runs and like it took 6 tries. Yeah, try doing the Petra's run back like a month after it came out, bro. People would be like absolutely wanting to stab each other in the throat.
I can see that
But-
getting violent.
I'm telling you, bro.
Because
But
you
now-
know who triggered it.
I'm
You
saying-
know who did.
Yeah, like you've got 6 people. Somebody's
Oh.
getting a finger pointed at them, and it's always going to be Wad. So if Wad listens, it's always your fault, bro. Just so you know.
Damn. Throw him under the bus.
So
He
it's
just got back
here's
in
the
the
thing.
game, bro.
But here's what happens: like every year, that feeling and that emotion gets pushed, right? It gets pushed to the next thing, and to the next thing, and to the next thing. And now, where they finally pushed us to is they're letting us combine everything into one subclass, and they're calling it prismatic. And when it comes to prismatic, I really like what they're doing. I like the ability to mesh it all together. My fear is that it's going to make the regular subclasses feel a little irrelevant. However, I think their tempering of that is coming in with using, and I like how they worded it, how do they say it? The underused fragments and aspects is what they're letting you combine. It's basically their way of saying, hey, we gave you the garbage with the really good stuff with these guys over here. So mix the garbage together to make something really cool. Like that. I feel like that's what really happened there. And then with the class item, oh my God, I feel like I said that on somebody's show at some point. That
I
class
know.
item
Okay,
is
so
chef's kiss to the max, bro.
I know we have talked about it on Guardian Hub about like what two exotics would you combine if you could. And now the fact that we're getting it, it's like, I mean,
Called it.
Yeah, but what do we pick now that we're actually getting it?
right?
Of course, that's
Syntheseps and
grand-
Lorley.
Syntheseps and Lorley. Hell yeah.
I mean, I'm excited for. I know we're skipping over the whole Pantheon thing. We talked about
Oh,
it.
we
It's fine.
talked about it enough. Yeah. Even. But
I think Prismatic's going to be fun. I don't think it'll be broken because they are bouncing, they are tuning. We're not going to have everything accessible that we have in each individual subclass. Like you said, they're giving us the kind of the garbage of the least used aspects and fragments of those classes, combining them, which is great. Like I said, I'm more excited for exotic class items that give us these exotic perks. I'm a little disappointed we have to farm for it. I wish it was craftable.
Nah, fuck that. Farm for it, bro.
See,
Come
I don't
on.
like.
Come on.
I don't like the
of it's
RNG aspect
awesome.
of it
Come on, it's awesome.
That's
because
bringing back D1 though.
hold on,
When you farm
well,
for it.
you think
Listen,
about it though.
everybody
Are
hated
you?
the idea of crafting, and now everybody is in love with the idea of crafting.
No. That's the next progression is crafting armor. We don't need more craftable weapons. We need to be able to craft our armor.
See, Kato, you just tickled every bit a little beep right there.
What the fuck?
The problem I have with it being an RNG drop on the exotic class item is what activity are we going to farm it from?
Onslaught.
That was
All
like
of 'em.
Panda's foreplay all of a
it's
sudden.
gonna be lost sectors.
I think it would be
King-
cool if
Kingsley
they
Mack, you
integrated
get
it
the
in
fuck out of here
everything.
right now.
Small
Well,
chance.
but that's my concern, though. Is it just going to be straight RNG of, oh, hey, you got this to drop from, oh, you killed this fucking drag somewhere and it dropped? Or can you target farm it? Like, can you go run an activity over and over and over again to farm it?
Yeah,
They
you
may-
target farm it through Onslaught, new content.
Not even
Fine,
that. You can
new
target
content,
farm it.
marry new
Drop
content.
it.
You can target farm it currently with the lost sectors, like today's arms. So you're gonna go into the arms, and you may not like get the drops, but like get the components to create your
Yeah,
role that
see,
you want.
right. If
What
they
if it was
made it
ingredient
craftable,
but ingredient craftable?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have to go collect this piece of the exotic class item, and then this piece of the exotic class item. Then you have to put them together, not just bring
See,
your.
I would be fine with that. Like, if you had to have, say, you wanted to put together like a Phidias Faith and Athos's Embrace because you want to be a nuisance in PvP.
That sounds amazing to me, by the way.
It does.
That's
Okay.
what you think? It's so dirty. I'm here for it. Listen, he's gonna get me undressed tonight. Y'all watch out. Shh, be quiet. Everybody turn your cameras off for a minute.
So if you had to have both of those exotics and you had to essentially dismantle those two to curate this exotic class item, I would be fine with that. So you had to have the exotics themselves to be able to put these into the exotic class item. I'm fine with that. If it's stupid expensive, I'm fine with that. It's the random RNG part of it that I'm just like, which we don't know because they haven't really told us anything, but still.
Would you pay 3? Let's say, okay, look, I'm going to use your reference, Athris and Ophidia. Would you pay 3 of each to make one class item to do it? To do both? A version of both? Like, what's the number? Is it 3? Is it 5? Is it 1 and 1? To make a class item? Like how
I mean, we're
So
speculating. I mean, but like, you can't make
I
it too
guess
easy because then the grinder's like, "Oh, bro, it's too easy to get." You know what I mean?
so. The thing about exotics though is you can pull them from collections, but if you put in that like a, I don't want to say stipulation, but more or less a stipulation of it has to be like a 60 plus stat roll of an exotic to be able to use it. So then you
Can't pull
can't
armor
pull it
though,
from
can you?
collections. Yeah, you can pull armor. It's just a 48 stat roll. It's a static 48 across the board.
I would
No
throw it
matter
a 48 stat roll.
well, that's my point though. Like you can pull exotics from your collections, but there's such a low stat roll that it's never worth it. So say you make it 5, well, you have to have 5 that are that 48 base.
Right.
But if you get one that's like a 65, then you would only need 1 or 2.
That's fair.
I'm just chilling myself. Like I maybe have it both ways, but I'm perfectly happy personally that's RNG. And then if I get some cool combination, I'll be good. But the thing too is like they better make final shape pretty hard to run against the enemies because we are so overpowered again and they're even doing more and more. And we're gonna be getting prismatic and dual exotics and stuff like hopefully they're making the content harder
Now,
too.
The new enemy types look like it's gonna bring a next level of difficulty.
Do you feel
so
like Lightfall was underpowered?
Yeah.
yes
Hard
and
to
no.
Like,
say.
I felt like, I mean, I listen. I'm an admittedly not a great player. I just like to have a good time with you, people who are way better than me, and riding y'all's backpack. I thought it was paced fantastic. Like, try and solo that Callus mission on Legend by yourself. Go ahead. Have a good time.
It was good on Legend.
I
It was good
did.
on Legend. Way
It's
better than
tough,
I did
right?
Whispers on
too.
Legend.
It's miserable though.
Um,
Like, it's hard.
yeah, it's definitely hard. It's time consuming.
Not all Legends the same. Some Legend stuff is easy. Some Legend stuff is hard.
Well, it's like Witch Queen when they introduced that. When they introduced the Legend campaign mode to get the exotics and the extra rewards and stuff. The Witch Queen was rough. Like I know Des and I duoed like the whole campaign on Legend. And it took us a couple days. But when you're only playing a couple hours a night, makes sense. But I feel like the Witch Queen campaign was way better than Lightfall.
I feel like I'm looking at it like the Lightfall campaign, since we brought that up, was difficult in a matter of like the scaling of the enemies. I feel like the final shape, the enemies are going to have more mechanics to them, like the, how they'll grab you or what they use against you, or like the flying enemies that do
Bats with
combos,
guns.
bats with guns. So it's like they're
Well, they
introducing
can pull
more
you
like
around.
a,
Yes.
yeah, like a more like a Souls like, I hate to say that, but like a Souls like aspect where they have like different abilities they can use against you and you have to fight them differently than just running in there, shooting them, tanking them because you can over tank them, and just their bullet sponges. These are more mobile and they do different things to you, or like you said, pull you around. And if there's more of them and they start pulling you in all directions, you don't know where to aim. It's like they almost take control of like your aiming because they're just pulling you all over the place. So to me, that's going to add like an actual level of like skill difficulty instead of just scaled difficulty.
Yeah, I like that. It's like
Oh,
it's a more physical enemy, right?
Yes.
Right, like they manhandle you a little bit as
Yeah.
opposed to
Yeah.
just shooting like lasers
You
at
don't
you,
feel
which
like
is
a god as
fantastic.
much. You
Yeah,
feel on
yeah.
a
right,
level playing field.
right.
We've gone full circle. We've come back to you either make it a bullet sponge or you make it mechanically harder.
Yeah, that's true.
And I
But they're finding
100%
the midpoint, right? They're finding the balance, right
right.
now, and it's
Right.
great. It's so good.
So
Well, think about
even
Warlords. Warlords to me is a fantastic example of sponge versus mechanically hard.
yeah.
Like
Um
I feel like they really nailed it. Like they tuned it too hard one way with Ghosts,
Yep.
Yes.
and
Yes.
and then
Don't bring that
Warlords
up.
and then Warlords came back and they dialed it back a little bit, and they're like, okay, let's try
right.
this, and everybody's like, oh man.
There's a sigh of relief. Yeah, you're like, thank
Yeah,
you.
it was
So-
so good, and it's just now we're on that upward trend, and I think I'm hoping that Prismatic and Mixing Things is going to help with that.
I don't know how many of you have done master raids. I know a
I'm
few of
doing
us
my
have.
first one tomorrow with you, buddy. You and Kingsley Mac. I'm excited.
So, Vault of Glass, first master raid we had, sucked. 100%. It fucking sucked. Like, how much health just red bar enemies had. Like, it was rough. You go into it now, it's okay. And it's, as we've progressed from Vault of Glass to the other master raids we have, they've gotten better about the tuning. It's more about, yes, the enemies hit hard. Yes, they have more health, but it's the mechanic part of it that makes a master raid difficult.
Well, especially if you do the challenges, yeah.
Yeah. So if you're doing a master raid, you better be doing challenges. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. And it's,
What about doing a master raid for the first time just to see the content and the hardness of the master raid?
Well, of
Now,
course. if you
knowing what
don't
you're going to
need the
set yourself
weapons,
up
yeah.
going first, then go back in and do your challenges.
All you're gonna see there is like how much harder the enemies hit and stuff, but at least you'll
Yeah.
see that, yeah. So you can get a feel
And-
for it.
You know, that's kind of what for tomorrow. You know, Mr. Monkey and myself are about, because he's messaged me. He's like, I really want to do a master raid. I've never done one. I was like, I hadn't either. I was like, let me throw the bat signal up. I know some bad motherfuckers, and so I put the bat signal up, and I got some really good players. You know, I got Kingsley, Cato, Porge, a few other people, and it's like, I don't care about the challenge right now. Like, I play. All right, this drives me insane, y'all. People play this game for the rewards. I don't care. I play the game for the content because
I'm
it's
kinda like
actually
you.
it's really good stuff.
What
Like,
if you do
even
it for both?
I mean, both is great. Both is even better.
rewards
But
are
like,
secondary for
I
me.
don't need rewards. Are very secondary. Rewards are thirdary.
so
You know what I mean?
here's my take on this,
Oh
right?
my god.
When I jump into
Tertiary.
a master raid, most of the time I only do master raid once because I don't care about the rewards. I do it because I want the title.
Okay.
So,
That's a
I've jumped
reward.
in. I've already done it.
Yeah, after
Like, you
that
talk about
clout.
loot reward.
Yeah,
As far as the loot from master raid, yeah, it's nice. It's okay.
but not amazing, yeah.
The raid weapons are craftable. Enhanced weapon perks. You can craft it how you want it. So adept raid weapons are just, they're there.
Yeah.
I was
But,
say your
but does that
oh,
change when you
no.
can enhance them coming up in the final shape?
You can already enhance certain raid weapons that are even adept. So if you get lucky on your RNG roll, like
Like I got lucky on a few for Ron.
yeah,
The trace
I've got
rifle.
lucky on a few from Ron and lucky on a few from Crotus, which are the only two raids with enhanceable raid weapons. So it's kind of a it's kind of like, oh, they have the name essentially. Like Word of Crota Adept. Woo, it says Adept.
But you know, you have to
How
put
mu-
a depth beside your name to be extra cool, right?
Oh yeah, like those cool
That's
kids.
that's required.
Or the
So
inept tag
I'm gonna
instead
be
of adept.
I'm gonna be Trash Panda adept.
Inept.
Inept.
Inept. That's what Rodimus. Can you change my name to Panda parentheses inept, please?
Air quotes? Can you do air quotes? And
Can you do it with air quotes?
Yeah,
Put quotes
instead of
around
parentheses, air quotes.
air
Right,
quotes around it.
right
Okay.
now, no, because I clicked on a box, so McNasty could do something. So you'll have to wait.
Okay. Oh God, McNasty's doing things. Y'all, if everything blows up and we lose everything, it's McNasty's fault. We'll record
he's not.
again tomorrow.
He's in Disney World right now. He's not doing it until like
Yeah, he's in Disney
Monday.
World.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
working on something for someone.
All right.
But I hear you have a I know we're still talking Destiny. We'll talk for hours, but
Yeah.
I hear that Panda, you have a top 10.
I may or may not have brought one to the table tonight. I may or may not have just pulled that up.
So why don't we just do
Ooh.
around the room, do the final
any-
thoughts on Destiny and In the Light?
Yeah, y'all. Let's talk about Into the Light one last round, and then I read through this top 10 list, and I was like, you know what, Sin would love this top 10 list. So we'll
Oh,
talk about that when
Jesus.
we finish.
But-
Well, let's finish with Sin, and then I'll tell Sin why I think this top 10 list is perfect for him.
My only final thought is really just a question. Kingsley, did you ever figure out what that Hellion fragment was that we were talking about yesterday?
Yeah. I didn't look it up on Reddit. So we were looking at the charts just real quick on Prismatic, and you're right that most of this is like BS stuff, although there is Needlestrom, that's going to be a good super that you can pick. But then we were going through the aspects, Feed the Void, all the normal ones, Bleak Watcher, right? That'll be pretty good. But then there's a
Hunter's got the
solar
W,
one
though.
called, there's a solar one called Helion, Helion, Hellion. I'm like, what the hell is
Well,
that?
they have the class specific like fragments or abilities or something like that
That's
are
not
like a
fragment.
mixture between light and dark.
Okay,
So like I
it'll
know
be one of the
hunters.
new ones.
Yeah, like hunters have the stasis spike grenade that also puts out a fire tornado or something like that.
No,
That's
but
our
that's
transcendent
different.
grenade.
That's when you're transcendent. This is actually listed as an aspect that's solar. That's on this chart.
Oh,
Well,
it's
they
just
did
strictly
say-
solar?
Yeah, they did say they're bringing some new aspects and fragments.
Okay, so that's got to be it then.
Yeah, that's probably it then. All right, that was it. That was my only question.
Thanks for Danger. Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, no problem.
Actually, I got a question for you guys. If you watched the live stream, did you interpret the exotic class items as you'll be able to use exotic perks from other classes?
I think they did say that a little
So,
bit.
like,
yeah.
Titans will be able to use hunter exotic classes, because I could have swore I seen one that was essentially like Assassin's Cowl and Syntheseps.
Yes.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yes,
Okay,
you can steal the intrinsic from any class exotic in the game, is my understanding.
This was somebody's question a long time ago to a show. I forgot what show it was. Someone asked this question, like if you could steal from one class
yeah.
and bring it to. Yeah, I remember this, and I was like, when I
Talked
heard that, I was like, someone asked this like a lot, like it had to have been like 8 months
Well,
ago.
it's like the ultimate dream, and we're actually doing it
Yeah.
to a limited ability now. Not like
The
you
devs are
fix
letting
that
us
to
break the
everything,
game.
but yeah,
That's
I
what
love
it
it.
is.
I'm here
Imagine
for
being
it.
able to blend like Omnioculus with your Falcon's Halberg. Like even if
I mean,
you
we could sit
even
here
if
and
you could
ponder
mix
this all
within
night
class.
long.
We could,
Could.
but
Yeah.
Smooth.
is everybody done?
Yep.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm excited.
Everybody's
Yep.
excited. Everybody's excited.
Into the Light has been great
Yeah,
so
it's good.
far. It
It'll be
reminds
good.
me of 30th anniversary, but it's a horde
Yeah.
mode, and I like horde shooters, so that's cool. I like it.
Cool.
This is going to be enough to tide us over until final change.
Oh
Next
yes,
Yep.
it'll go
100%.
fast.
100%.
Yeah,
Anybody else?
because your time gated missions are going to help you along that aspect too, as far as your other exotics.
Be hopping
And then
on
also
at least once a
the
week.
other doors that are opening up in the
Yep.
Hall of Heroes.
Yeah.
So
The rest of the weapons.
the rest of the weapons. Yep.
You're always my hero, Bill.
There he goes, my hero.
Well,
Watch him as he goes.
And then we'll go.
He
to
got
Takes
it.
away his pain.
Danger's always got me, bro.
Greg.
Live update. What's Sin
Well,
doing?
Yeah.
Onslaught. Working
Your what?
on the pulse bounty or whatever it is to unlock the weapon.
That's the worst one. They give you the worst one first, so you're good. After that, you're fine.
It wasn't
feel
that hard, to
okay.
be honest with you.
No,
I just
the
hate
scout's
pulses.
worst. No.
Just play,
Yeah.
just play
Sword's the
Onslaught.
fucking worst.
No, snipers was hell. I'll never. I
Oh, that
hate
was
snipers.
easy.
Yeah.
That was easy. Just do Warlord's run.
Just put on fucking Cloud Strike.
All right, last call for alcohol on
I don't
Destiny.
have that. I don't have that yet.
I
I
finished
need to
my
go,
bottle.
I need to go do that. What is
Everybody's
that? Is
done?
that box? Is that box
It's-
wine? Are you drinking box wine?
Not
The
wine.
beatbox.
It's
You
just
know
a
what?
fruit
I saw that in
punch,
the
like-
gas station when I was getting my monster today,
Ooh,
and I
man,
was
that-
like,
Mm.
I was like, that's some
Oh,
Y'all
okay.
want one.
California shit right there.
Actually, I was
Put
making
one.
fun.
Putting
I was making
alcohol
fun
in
of
the
it.
kids'
Now
like,
I
milk
really
jug.
How
want
many
one because I
ounces?
love fruit
How many
punch.
ounces? It's like a
Right
12
on.
12er.
Holy cow, you guys are all talking over each other.
You're gonna love this one.
Deal with it.
Just delete that whole section out, Prime.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I'm
Timestamp
feeling
it.
it now. I'm feeling
All
it.
right,
I'm almost
Sin.
done.
This top 10 list was specifically inspired by you, my friend. It is very magical, one might say.
Does
That's
it have to do with
provocative.
mayo?
Tonight's top 10 list is the top 10 mythical creatures.
Ooh.
Griffin.
Oh,
This is what we have. Okay.
unicorn.
Wow, calm down.
Centaurs.
Dude, you started it. This is how this
Dragons.
always goes. Now you know how it feels to
Mermaid.
be
Griffin,
Rodimus.
hold on. Griffin is number 7. Rodimus, help me keep up with this because I don't know how
No,
you
fuck
do this.
no.
No,
holding
no,
on
he's-
to
Figure it
your
out,
line.
buddy.
He
This
is
is
the
your
guest.
list.
Okay, Griffin is number 7.
Unicorn.
Mermaid.
Said dragon.
Unicorn is not on the list, but it is number 13.
Oh, that's bullshit.
What
Centaur.
about Centaur. Yeah, I
Blank.
go for
Hang on.
Centaur
time out.
blank.
Hang on. Kato, what did you say?
I said a motherfucking dragon.
Number
Dragon
1.
is number 1.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
dude.
Yeah, Kato wins.
Get
All
that
right, what was
dogma.
next? What was next?
Mermaid.
Centaurs.
Mermaid is number 3.
Let's go.
Centaur is, from what I can see, number 10.
What about
Must be
Minotaur?
proud.
At least it made the list. If it didn't make the
Are we
list,
talking about like
Yeah.
mythical creatures / people or
Yes.
just creatures?
Mythical
Apparently
creature
both.
people.
yeah, both of
Minotaur
these
is number 16.
What?
Yeah,
Elves?
when you flip flop them, it's not as cool.
What about a werewolf?
Werewolf is on this list somewhere. Hold on, I did see it.
A
I'm
kraken.
not as cool at this as Rod. Werewolf is number 9 on the list.
Well, I'm 2 for 2, baby.
Kraken is number 6 on the list.
Let's
Fun fact,
go.
I have a Kraken tattoo
Yeah.
that covers my entire left upper
Yeah, we
arm.
don't care. Continue.
You know what? You kissed all
I
of
haven't
my
taken a
ass.
shot all episode. I had
You know what?
to.
I love you. It's okay.
I love you too,
Loch Ness
buddy.
monster.
Kato says Loch Ness.
Oh, Nessie.
I feel like Nessie's on here, but I don't think Nessie was top 10. Let me look. Hold on.
Nessie from PTP? Yeah, he's in
Oh my
mythical
God,
creature.
Kato. Nessie's number 8. Let's go.
Oh.
Oh,
All right. So then, what about
Wait,
Bigfoot?
Ooh, there you go.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
The Sam Squanch.
Uh-oh.
He lost his list. He's bad at this. First time.
Nope.
Is it first time?
Nope. I'm still.
Was it 11?
You know what? I'm down to like 25, and I still got no Bigfoot. Sorry, Greg.
God damn it! How is Bigfoot not in the top
Okay,
10?
okay,
Can
what
we
are
ever
we
recap what
missing?
we've gotten so
Yeah.
far?
Too modern.
You got
Changer.
dragons
Not
at number
mythical.
1.
Yeah, people have seen them, so I guess it's not really that mythical.
Dragon number 1. Mermaid number 3. Kraken number 6. Griffin number 7. Nessie number 8. Werewolf number 9. And Centaur number 10.
Vampire.
Bottomus Prime says vampire. Not in the top 10.
Ooh.
Can I phone a friend?
No.
Who you gonna phone?
Ask
Yeah,
the
we're all
audience.
here.
50-50.
You're gonna phone, we're all of your friends are here.
Well,
Still calls
Raffi's
me.
not here, so.
Except for Raph, and he doesn't count because like he's your work wife, so whatever.
Oh.
That's true.
Work bay.
Let's
yeah, oh,
let's see. One of these mythical creatures is very hot. I'll just say that.
Siren?
Succubus?
No and no.
Well,
Very hot. Oh, a phoenix.
There you go.
A phoenix.
Ding, ding,
you
ding. Number 2.
You want the wrong kind of hot.
Oh, I see what you did there. Oh man, we were thinking we over sexualized that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
One of them might be what you call man's best friend a few times over.
That my brain went to somewhere I don't want to say.
Well, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna disregard that and I'm gonna say a sphinx.
Not on the list.
No.
Nope.
Chimera.
What about
Cerberus?
Oh, what was that last one?
Cerberus.
Cerberus is number 5 on the list. The
I was like,
3-headed dog.
Fuck your hints. I don't need them.
what about a
Three-headed dog.
Pegasus?
You know what? TriStar is number 4 on the list. Prime, you are 3 for 3 tonight with your guesses.
No, I'm
sir.
3 for 4.
Are you?
Yeah, I
See, I
said
thought you were
vampire and it
cracking
wasn't on
up.
the list.
He actually
It's
already
it-
saw this list. It's actually one of
prob-
his lists.
No,
What's
it
the
is
list
not
he
one of my
had for
lists.
tonight?
It is not my list. So,
I
So
think
what do we-
y'all
what do-
got them all.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say, what do we
y'all
miss?
got
Mike.
them all.
We
Oh my
get
God.
Yeah,
two.
y'all got it.
Did we
okay,
get
we're
two?
gonna do a true top 10 list. So,
No, Prime's
Oh,
gonna really deliver because I try to be
Ah.
magical for sin, and that's the best I can do.
It was.
So
it
we're
was. It was all right.
here's what we're going to do. We're gonna give a top 10 list that's gonna make you think, and it's gonna be kind of like people are gonna get pissed at this.
Am I gonna get tilted?
You might.
Yeah.
Who knows? It might happen. But we're
That's
gonna
why
do
I
the top 10 exotic weapons in Destiny.
Like
It
like
includes
Destiny.
1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you suck.
What do you mean?
I've
Ones
already
that are
started. Here we
only in
go.
game now, right?
Of all time,
It says top 10 exotic weapons in
Witherhorde.
Destiny.
Witherhorde.
Not in the top
Witherhorde.
10.
Telesto.
Ace of Spades.
Not in the
Gallahorn.
top 10. Gallahorn's
Holy
number
cow.
1.
Yeah.
Gallahorn's
Yep.
number one.
There you
Of course,
go.
Gallahorn's at number one.
Fuck out of here. What about Wishender?
Not on the list.
All right, I'm going all out. Suros regime.
Number 4.
Number
Last word.
4. I was kidding.
Number 5.
Last word.
Cerberus +1.
Not on the list.
It's
No
at the
time to
bottom of the
explain.
list.
Hold
Time to
on.
explain.
Last words on the
Hawkmoon.
list.
You're
Last
going too
word is
fast.
number 5.
Ace of Spades is number 2.
Is not on the list.
Hawkmoon.
Number 10.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
man.
How is Ace of Spades not on the list?
Because it's from Destiny and Destiny 2 combined. There's only X amount of exotics in Destiny.
What about
All
Whisper?
3 that I've said have been in Destiny.
Are you
Red
cheating?
Death.
Are you
Okay,
Googling
fine.
right now?
Okay, Destiny,
No.
fine. What about Black Spindle?
Black Spindle, yeah.
Not on the list.
Whisper.
Oh,
Red
okay.
Death.
Not on the list.
Outbreak.
Crimson.
Crimson.
Jotun.
Not on the list.
Crimson?
Not on the list.
Sunshot.
Not on the list.
Lawrence Driver.
Not on the list.
Telesto.
Fuck out of here with Lawrence Driver.
Telesto is not on the
I want to
list.
make my singularities. Leave me
Fuck,
alone.
Wait a
Divinity.
minute. How,
Bad-
wait a minute. How is
Hold on,
Telesto?
Divinity is not on the list.
What?
Bad Juju.
Number 3.
I knew it. For some reason I knew that.
Wait a
Did you
minute.
hear
Is
me
this by
say-
usage?
What about No Time to
Anarchy.
Explain? Did you hear that one?
What was that, Kingsley?
No Time to Explain. Did you hear that one?
Not on the list.
Oh.
Anarchy's
Anarchy?
not on the list.
Motherfucker.
TMT.
Not on the list.
Dude,
we
this
mostly
is
gotta
kind of
think of
tilting.
Destiny 1 weapons, yeah.
It's just
Sweet
weapons,
business.
right?
Oh,
The long walk.
Not on the list. What was that, Danger?
Sweet business.
Not on the list.
what was
Leviathan.
Merciless in D1? What was that called? Pocket Infinity.
Not on the list.
Oh,
What did Sin say?
No Land Beyond.
What was that, Sin?
No Land Beyond.
Not on the list.
that's bullshit.
Risk Runner.
Not on the list.
Leviathan.
Oh
Breath.
yeah. Think of the ones that they give to the free players. Monte Carlo.
Not on the list. Not on the list.
Vex Mythoclast.
Outside the top 10 at number 11.
Fuck.
Wow.
Hieronymus, when you say not on the list, it's like a railroad spike inside
Oh,
my ear.
dude, I
It's
got
like
it. Okay.
It just goes in right here and it drives into my
I
skull.
want everyone to hear me get this one. Okay. Salvation's Grip.
Jesus Christ.
Not on the list.
Trespasser.
Not on the list.
Gemini Boolean.
Fuck.
Or
Not-
Boolean Gemini, whatever it was.
Not on the list.
Lament.
Totally Exteris, right?
Lament is not
I
on the
love
list.
that gun. That's like my favorite gun.
What was that, Kingsley?
No, I'm just joking.
Oh.
He said
Exteris.
exteriors.
Necrochasm.
Necrochasm is not on the list.
It was in both games. How?
Prime, can we get a rundown?
You have number 1 in Gallowhorn. You got number 3 in Bad Juju.
Can't
You
believe
got
that's
number
3.
4 in Ciro's Regime.
Can't believe that's
You
number 1.
got Hawkmoon at 10.
That's
And I
it.
think
we
someone
suck.
said
5
said-
at last word.
last word was 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't. You might have said this, but I'm not sure, so I don't want to give it away if you did. If you didn't say it, so.
What
But
was
it
the
is
number?
a hand. It's at number 6.
Number
Thorn.
6.
Hand cannon.
Thorn was number 6.
Oh, we didn't say that, but good shit.
So that's what you got. So you're missing 2.
Malfeasance.
Malfeasance is not on the list. You're missing number 2. You are missing number 7, number 8, and number 9.
Motherfucking Darcy.
Not on the list.
Darcy.
The Jade
Two.
Rabbit.
Jade
7
Rabbit
and
is
9.
They already said that one.
Jade
yeah.
Rabbit's not
Hardlight.
on the list. Hardlight's
Hardlight?
not on the list.
Son of a
And
bitch.
somebody said Sunshot.
Graviton Lance.
Neither
okay.
one of those are on the list, and this just proves my point. There's too many weapons in Destiny.
Dude,
Is
like,
that
I
what
feel like
this
I
is all
named
about?
every
You're
Is that why you
covering
did this?
Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. That doesn't count.
Heart Shadow.
Not on the list.
Sky Burner's
Shadow.
Oath.
Because
Not
so
on the
far,
list.
everything that's been listed was in both
what was-
fucking games.
What was the rocket
Yeah.
launcher that just came out? Dragon something. Dragon's Breath.
Oh,
Not on the list.
mm.
Mm.
Give you a hint. This is the best shotgun.
The
Valkyries.
Valkyries?
Not on the list.
Fourth Horseman.
Chaperone.
Fourth Horseman?
Not on the list. Not on the
Chaperone?
list.
Chaperone?
Not on the list.
That's every shotgun. That
Tractor
shotgun.
cannon?
Not on the list.
Lord of Wolves.
Not on the list.
What?
Providence, what is
Damn
the
it.
best shotgun? Please tell me.
Lord
This
of
is what it-
Wolves.
This is what it said. It's the comment is the best shotgun. It is a D1 shotgun. It's my only hint I'm going to give
Oh.
you.
I don't know.
I don't even
then.
remember.
Oh,
I
the one
didn't
with the
use-
scope. The one with the fucking scope.
That one.
I don't know. I don't
So,
know the fucking
I don't-
name. I know
I
what it
didn't
looks
use it.
like.
I didn't play D1, so
I didn't
It's
either,
got-
so
Do you know
It's
Sin?
got
Do you know the name?
fucking scope.
I don't remember the name. I didn't use shotguns much.
Bell says it's the one with the scope, so I'm gonna go with Bell's answer.
I will tell you it begins and ends with a vowel.
Come on, Sin.
Sin. What shotgun had a big fucking scope according
I don't know if
to
Sin
Bell
used shotguns.
and
I
started
don't know.
with a bell. We're supposed to don't make me
Universal
go to-
remote.
Did you
Not
look
on
it
the
up?
list.
No.
Oh no. Oh.
Invictive?
Wait, that's not the one.
Invictive. Number 8.
Invictive.
Let's go.
That's
Invective.
no one used that.
Okay. I was thinking of Universal remote, the one with the scope.
So you
So,
need
never
number
mind.
7 and number 9.
Icebreaker?
Are they in both games or in
Oh,
Destiny
Icebreaker.
2 or Destiny 1?
Icebreaker.
Yeah,
I vote for
What
that.
Kato said.
I think they're only in Destiny 1, and that one is not on the list.
It's Destiny 1, I'm
What?
out.
Yeah, this is Destiny 1. Fuck you.
These two, I think, are just Destiny 1 weapons.
Oh, invective
Kingsley, Bell, and
regenerated
Sin.
ammo over time.
Mullet.
It was just like
What,
Icebreaker.
what was the machine gun version?
Zalo Supercell.
Oh, it's all Supercell.
That is number 7.
I should have guessed
Yeah,
that.
that
I
was
use
a
that a lot.
dope gun.
What
So
was
you just need number 9.
What was the one that was the auto rifle version of Crimson? Did we say that
was
one
Red
already?
Death. It was yeah, it was Red Death.
And then
Not on the
Zalo
list.
was the version of
Outbreak?
Yeah.
Outbreak is not on the list.
Plan C.
Leaper.
Not on the list. Not on the list.
We have 1 or 2 left.
Yeah, one left. Number 9.
Underlord.
Not on the list.
Patience and Time.
Star.
Patience and Time is number 9.
Nice.
So
I'm really
the
disappointed Thunderlord wasn't on that list.
so
I
the
called
recap.
Bullshit on your list.
That's how a top 10 list goes, Panda.
Can I just tell you though?
I understand
the
most of those
difference
except for
is
Invictus and-
the top 10 list that I
Oh.
brought can be seen as semi legit. The shit that you bring to the table is absolutely ridiculous.
Okay, so the list that I found, there was 2 of them for top 10 exotic weapons. The other list had Sweet Business as number 1,
that's the correct list.
but it only had listed. But unfortunately,
I
it only had top 9 on that list. There was no 10 slots, so I couldn't use
Kingsley.
it.
Kingsley, how did we forget about Patience and Time? That was the exotic for Wrath.
No.
No.
It
No.
was. It says it.
Outbreak
the item
was.
is granted by playing the Rise of
Outbreak
Iron
was
Raid
for
Wrath
Wrath.
machine. So maybe it was just like a drop then.
So
Yeah.
to recap, Gallowhorn was number 1, Icebreaker was number
That's
2,
dope.
Bad Juju was number 3, number
That's
4 was Shiro's Regime, number 5 was Last Word, number 6 was Thorn, number 7 was Zalo Supercell, number 8 was Invective, Number 9 was Impatience in Time, and number 10 was Hawk Moon. Honorable mentions: Vax Mexiclath was number 11, Lord of Wolves was 12, Mida Multi-Tool was 13, Pocket Infinity was 14, and No Land Beyond was 15.
Pocket Infinity was broken. Absolutely broken.
I'm surprised like No Land Beyond didn't take like Invictus spot or whatever, but
I think it's because only the tryhards really liked it.
Pretty much.
The quote on No Land Behind: "It might be a really bad weapon, but when you land those headshots, it just feels so satisfying because you need a lot of skill to do so."
Yeah. You had a circle and a line, and you had to put it on their head.
I had a lot of friends that liked that in my crews.
It's
People like that
fantastic.
weapon.
Part of me uses DMT just because I miss No Land Beyond. I'm like, it's still kind of got that like old timey kind of like feel to the ADS.
Then Panda Thunderlord was outside the top 25.
Ouch.
Yep, at number 26.
That's painful because that's used as a lot of in a lot of general DPS easy. Let's call it easy mode DPS strategies for
DPS
content.
But again, all these weapons were like also D1. I feel like, and
Most of those were
D1.
D1.
All right, I have a question for the D1 vets before we move on to thanking the goats and getting out of here. I know we've been going long. But I have one last question. And this is strictly for the D1 players. Sorry, the goats that didn't, because we didn't, but I think you'll find the question good. Is D1 as good as it is simply out of nostalgia?
No, I've answered this before. When I've gone back and played the campaign, I understand that the quality of life sucks. You can't mantle your 30 frames per second, this and that. But the missions that I played, especially in the Taken King expansion and several other ones too, they're like just generally better, especially if you compare it to things like Shadowkeep or the latest one, Lightfall. Of course, Witch Queen was good, Forsaken was good, but like there's some really good missions in the campaign of Destiny 1, and that's where I think it excelled. If they could just bring those to us.
I'll agree to that. I think the missions were laid out better in D1.
And even the
However,
strikes, there's so many cool strikes that were missing.
Yeah.
D1 had.
You brought down a worm god in one of the strikes in D1.
Yeah.
Well, didn't we do that in D2?
We did that in D2 also, but whatever. Yeah, but like, I know that's just part of it, because once you do the campaigns and you do the strikes enough, you're like, well, then I don't want to do them anymore. So then you're back to quality of life and repeatable stuff. And of course, D2 is better, of course. But like, I always look at it as campaigns, and it's not just remember berries. I go back from time to time and play it. I'm like, it's just the way they orchestrated some of these missions. They had more time back then or something. Like some of the missions now are like just doing our thing, no big deal. Where it was like this whole orchestration in D1.
Yeah.
Well, cheers.
Before you do the goats, why don't you let Kingsley and Sin give a shout out to their Patreons, since it's kind of their episode too.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I wasn't ready for that.
Throw you a curveball.
Now you know how it feels. Like I'll have something in mind, and Rodimus will be like, "Well, what about this?" And I'm like,
I'd like to thank the goats. Thank you, Nikki. Appreciate you.
No
I know
worries.
who you are.
I'll get this pulled up here. We have, real quick, we really appreciate our patrons in the Guardian Hub. And if you want to help us out a little bit, we have a lot of cool bots and things that post in the Discord. Just go to our website, which we'll talk about in a second, to join that. But we have people such as, well, it's a little hard to know if the ambassadors are also Patreons, so forgive me on that. That's why I could have done more research here. But the for sure Patreons are Salt. We got Coderson, Cloud Nebula. We got Dorath, Fiery Pink Yoda, Red Grackle, Heyoka, Metal Giles, Mr. Sweaty Spooks himself, Mr. Monkey, Philip, also known as Fuck Up in the Discord, Scoot, and the rest are ambassadors that I'm not sure if they're patrons or not. So I'll have to do some research.
Yeah.
Are you, Cato? No.
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
I am not.
I am not either.
No worries. No worries.
Money is a little tight right now, but it will be back there soon.
We really appreciate
Shout
our
out to everybody that
Patreons.
spreads the love.
Yeah.
Okay, Panda, your turn.
Is it my turn?
All right, everybody. I just want to go ahead and I want to thank all the goats out there. First, I want to thank Mr. Magic Mike. He came in today, and he went ahead and boosted the server. We really appreciate that, Magic Mike. But appreciate all you do.
Hey, bro.
Hey.
Johnny Panda.
Why are you talking to yourself, bro?
Johnny Panda is fired as fuck, bro.
Oh man, I really need to work. If you don't mind, I promise I'll behave. I'm sorry.
I can't with this place right now, Rodimus. You let us go too long. This is what happens when you let us go too long, Rodimus.
You're
Johnny
supposed
Pan-
to drive the ship this week, so
Fuck no, Johnny Panic. Listen, you know when I said that we're gonna drive the ship and you're a guest, that I was completely full of crap, right?
I know
Like-
you were. That's why I had to
like you
keep
didn't
driving
take
the ship.
any of that seriously.
Rodimus
I said
had
it
to do
earlier.
work.
I know. All right, so look, shout out to the goats for the Discord. We love you guys. You guys support us. You keep us hyped up where we can do cool stuff. First off is Easy Negatory. Negatory. Appreciate you, bud. McNasty, you're not here tonight. Love you. Let's see. Flava Flag. It's been an interesting day in the Discord. Stormcrow, shout out to you, brother. Appreciate you. Cryptnik, thanks. Noodle, enjoyer of dad jokes. Even though you did not have a dad joke for us tonight, we still appreciate your support. Raph, love you, buddy. Hayoko, thanks, sir. Tim, appreciate you. Blackbird, got it going on. Rolfie, you're awesome. Magic Mike, as Johnny Panda said. Welcome to the shit show. And Mr. Don Wiggles, you're a stud. I love you, buddy.
So I'm gonna save Noodle here, and I'll save him for a dad joke. What does a tick and an Eiffel Tower have in common?
Oh, I feel like I used to know this one.
What?
What does a tick and the Eiffel Tower have in common?
Oh, you said the Eiffel Tower, not a
Yes.
Eiffel Tower.
The Eiffel Tower.
Damn. They both kind of suck.
That's why I was like, what?
Wow.
I don't know, Rodimus. What is
Going
it?
back to-
They are both Paris sites.
Oh my God.
I'm using that.
That's
fucking
good.
using that.
That is good.
Get
Sin-
the
Sin loves
fuck
it.
out of here.
Sin speaks up.
Well, please tell me you have your outro ready to go really fast, because that shit
I do.
just-
I
please,
do.
God
I do.
Almighty, save us from that.
Well, before you do your outtake, let Kingsley and Sin say where they're from and their website and stuff. Then Bell can take us out.
All right, we have our everything you can find out about us. Just go to our lovely website at theguardianhub.com.
The best hub on the net.
Damn, y'all do that so well. Shit.
I mean, they only have like 200 episodes in their bag, but
I
Yeah.
know, but God Almighty, that's just Jesus. Sorry, Bill. Carry on, sir.
And that's it, everyone. Episode 1111. Make a wish, because you probably forgot Riven was a vendor. Read your Star Wars smut on the best hub on the net and keep listening to DPS. Have a good one.
Sponsored by OnlySins.com.
Rodimus is like, let's fucking go already. Jesus.
I got some Throne and Liberty to play, so let's go.
Oh shit!
Go
It's
on the
the
road.
feds.
Oh,
Fuck Destiny. I got a game that actually wants me to play it. So
Right?
Wow.
Hey, we need to see if we can group up on that.
That's aggressive.
yes, I think I figured out how, but we'll see if we can do it afterwards.
Hey man, I looked at Steam charts
Hey,
today.
Hey, we're not talking about that tonight, okay?
Hey, look,
We're not talking about it. I
Listen.
fucking hate both of you.
I looked at Steam charts today, and Destiny's kind of popping off right now.
Really?
Oh, maybe it's like there's new content.
Well,
Maybe. I mean,
it's like there's new content.
Peak.
Maybe there's some videos online.
123,000 peak. It was great.
Oh, there's 83,000 right now in game. Almost 80.
I'm gonna go make a drink. So you guys
That's
keep doing what you're doing.
That's a nice crack. Oh, here you go for the evening.
Oh, there you go. I'll just give you. Bell left the room. I was gonna tell him just about 7,000 people playing Throne in Liberty. So
yeah, he just wasn't one of those few.
nope. Poor Bell.
Right.
We'll wait for Bell to get back and we'll start.